We're live, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Yay!
Happy Sunday indeed. It is a great time for a storm. But welcome back to GameDayHype. We last left off with some little fun bits of information as well as potential directions. We are short one Alcar today. So Alcar is going to... You know what? I'll say that for next game. Mostly because I haven't thought up of what I'm going to have him do it, and I don't know if I want it to be serious or stupid. We'll see.
He's on the shitter.
Even if we plan for serious, doesn't it always just fall to stupid?
You know, a DM can dream, okay? Like, I can dream. Maybe. I don't know. But anyways, so last we left off our adventure, it was still raining a lot. And the, thunder and lightning, very, very frightening, is going on in the background. And Quill, last we left off, and here's what I had in the tent happen. We're going to cut to where you were while, the rest of the party was out adventuring last game, okay?
Okay.
You awaken in your tent. And there is a note on your, pretty much to the entrance of your tent. And it has a very familiar university symbol on it.
Fuck. I open the note and read it.
As you open it, another spectral projection comes of your
Ronald Weasley!
professor.
How
Professor
dare you
Etrian.
take that car?
I am absolutely disgusted! No. Did anybody see that video of the guy holding the purse bag, right? And all that?
All I know is that this is canon now.
No.
Anytime Bill gets a letter.
I specifically changed it so I wouldn't be that whole the Ron Weasley joke.
I actually asked them if, hey, would you like to be that way? I want to avoid the Ronald Weasley joke for now.
Rip.
So, you see it open, and it says, and pretty much, you see he's marking down certain things. Quill Alamon. It has come to my attention that you have and he kind of does the thing where he's looking down at a piece of paper, but kind of looks up while his head's angled down, so he's looking over his glasses, and you feel his eyes piercing into you. A failure to submit of one assignment.
No.
This assignment has gone missing for 4 days. Of which I am forced and obligated as a member of this prestigious university to give you your very first utter failure.
You see it echoes across the camp.
Yep. And I kind of imagine such, so I kind of describe a little bit of that. Just a shriek, I'm assuming, kind of thing. You see the thing where it zooms out. You see the birds as they run away from the woods.
Tiamat looks up from their cage in Avernus, what the devil was that?
It's the fuck. Why did I hear that? And it says, unfortunately, this is one that will require vigorous effort to remove from your permanent record. Find, and you notice that as he is speaking, it says, this assignment was delivered by, and he notes off a couple of numbers for you. Owl 315. So I'll type that down.
Okay.
They were unable to find you and have yet to return. Find this assignment with due haste if you value your academic career. That is all. Goodbye.
He sits there for a few seconds and bolts out of the room to the where the like couriers and messenger pigeons are.
Okay. So, I'm because this is all technically happening before the day we're on.
Okay.
I will expedite a little bit of it. Say you get there, and what do you sound like when you talk to this pigeon? And yes, it is a pigeon, and it does still have the same system of speak with animal sort of like tabs with it.
Do you have out 315?
And then you see like behind him.
Sorry, I found that way too funny. Do you have 1315?
Owl 315 is yet to check it.
Wait, how 315? Do you know what? Can you able to mark his location? Is there anything I can do to find him?
And you just see like this pigeon is shaking.
She.
Like as it's looking up at you, and it says, "We won't have that information until tomorrow. I'm sorry."
Oh fuck! Fuck! I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail my first assignment. I'm going to get my first permanent record against my. I'm going to drop out. I'm going to die.
Okay. My thought process, though, is since, again, this is all happening, say, before the day we're actually going to be on for this game,
Obviously.
you spend the day stressing, pretty much.
Yes.
And, like, I'm assuming, like, wandering, like if anybody pokes their head into your tent, you're, like, doing, like, the pacing, where you're pacing and making little circles in your room.
Yeah,
And
she's actually made, like, a rut in the ground.
And that's where we're going to pick up in terms of the next day. Quill, roll me a con for how well you sleep.
Oh boy. Oh crap, where's my sheet? There it is. Sorry about that. Just a con? Straight con?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ability check.
All right.
Oh boy.
We're going to go to. We are going to cut to the next day. Quill, don't worry. I will bring you in a second.
Okay.
So, other party members. Alcar is not around, seemingly. It doesn't seem like he's taken all of his stuff, though, so he's still around. He's just not around right now. Everybody, you all wake up to, again, still rain going on. You have a larger kind of tent trying to cover, like, a section so that at least there's not rain directly coming down on top of you as you leave your tent. And yeah, I'll tell you when you come out, Quill, and I'll describe how you look.
Okay.
So feel free. Lyra, Civ, you two, I'll say, are like the first.
Okay. Civ comes out of her tent, brushing her hair, and she looks around, and it's still raining, and she goes, "Ugh. Don't ruin my hair."
Brother, ew.
It felt like a hocus pocus moment. Another glorious morning. Makes me sick.
Boo!
Boo! And she like puts her shawl up over her head so that she doesn't ruin her like blow dry.
So, at that point, whatchamacallit, also Reyna, just pop in when you're ready. I know.
Thank you.
Lyra, as you kind of step out, I need you to roll me a perception.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Damn.
Damn.
All right. You notice that there's kind of a distinct lack of wild animals around as you're going. Even in rain, you at least could like pick out kind of like little areas that they're hiding, like trying to shield themselves from the rain and such, but it feels like there's like nothing. No one.
Where did all the animals go?
Well, they're probably doing the sensible thing and staying out of this disgusting weather.
But there's not even like anything. No, I don't even see bugs.
Ah, finally, some peace.
Of course you would feel that way. I don't think it's a good omen, but okay.
Omen showman, I can finally enjoy a nice cup of wine this morning without the incessant chirping and burping of birds.
I mean, I kind of like the birds chirping, but you
Well,
do
of
you,
course you
boo.
would.
You do you, boo.
I will.
But I will say, usually if there's no animals, it could be a sign that something bad's gonna approach, so keep your guard up.
Well, I imagine it's nothing cock can't handle.
Of course.
At which point, Quill, you hear people talking outside of your tent. Do you kind of step out?
Yes.
So, party, what you see is Quill, but a different version of Quill. This one almost looks feral. Eyes bloodshot, hair crazy, sunken bags for underneath their like eyes and such like that. You notice that there's like a straight line going at the edge of their like mouth to the back of their neck practically, and
Civ gasps. And she goes, "Oh, it's a rat."
Someone give it a brush.
Where's my coffee?
And Quill, you realize that you've been looking for your coffee this entire time for the past 2 hours, but it's on your satchel.
She like rips it out almost so hard she almost rips her bag, and just takes one like giant gulp of it.
I would
Starts
say
chugging.
deep breath. I would say deep breaths, but I think it's more like big sips.
Well, I would inquire further about your particular neuroses this morning, but that would involve me caring.
Taking a breath brings you one step closer to death.
What the fuck?
Civ just blinks.
Releasing the side of the passage of time.
Whoa, what?
I think she's broken, finally.
All I heard was passage of time.
Time must be stopped.
I don't think you need the caffeine. You seem very wired.
I need caffeine. I need answers.
Answers to your homework?
Yes.
Okay, I
She,
can't help you.
She like her head turns almost like 180 when she to look at Lyra.
What the hell? Are you the animals here now?
I don't know. Maybe I killed them. I don't know.
That's not good.
I'm going to have the first permanent stain on my record. She's gripping her like coffee cup so hard it's like her hands are shaking.
Civ just points at your robe, being like, "It ain't the only stain you gonna get."
Beauty fades, dumb as forever.
Evidently.
Like, do any of you know where Owl 315 is? Lyra, you know where animals are? She like grabs Lyra by the like lapels. Where's Owl 315?
What?
Tell me where Owl 315 is, please.
Nowhere? There's nothing around. I already said that.
She just face plants in the dirt.
Well, it's mud by now.
Yeah, sorry. Face plants in the mud.
Civ just starts rummaging through Alcar's thing, looking for that weed they were smoking the other day. He's like, "I need something to take the edge off. It is too early for this bullshit."
So do you light one up?
Yeah.
Who else does?
Much better. Here you go, Quill. I think you could use this. Take the edge off.
I'm gonna see if she has the if she has the sensibility. She does not take it,
This is
unfortunately. She kind of just rolls away. Okay, listen. I apparently have a assignment 4 days due. 4 days late. I'm going to get my first ever failure, my first ever big demerit on my record. Apparently, the assignment is with Owl 3155, who nobody has seen.
Gods above, what's with all the shouting?
What?
You broke up.
Yeah, you lagged.
Oh, I said gods above, what's with all the shouting?
I don't know, this one wants to find Owl 315. Do you want me to use this gosh darn locate animal spell?
Quill just whips around, and Raina can just see how feral she looks.
What the hell? Is she possessed?
Yes.
I
By anger.
think I have some kind of spell here for this. Detect evil and good. No, that's not right. Protection from evil and good. Maybe. No.
You've done yourself.
I have protection from energy, or dispel this magic.
You know, better
Perhaps a
yet.
lobotomy.
What did she say?
Perhaps a
But perhaps a
lobotomy.
lobotomy.
So y'all are continuing to talk and such, and I'm sorry, this is ridiculous. I love it. At this point, you all notice that watching you for the past couple minutes. Also, Civ, you took a puff, right?
Yes.
Do you mind giving me a con save?
Oh, fun. Yay. I live for shit like this.
Oh, you're gonna be living in a moment.
All right. So you're just riding a nice little buzz. It's not there's nothing really that's gonna slug you around. You just feel comfortable. But watching this entire debacle, if you will, is the guardsman known as the Pole, the extremely tall guard. Am I interrupting something?
Whips around. Yes!
Nothing important. Nothing important at all.
Very important. Very important at all.
Oh, take it down a notch, sliding.
Honestly. She gestures for the guard to come join their little party.
He steps out of the rain and, underneath the tarp and all that. He says, your little band of mercenaries is getting a reputation amongst you. It's a good one.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So, head of the caravan is looking to potentially ask for your services in exchange for some extra pay. I assume that your group is interested.
Oh, very much so.
Before I answer, do you know what Owl 315 is?
What? He just kind of says confused.
Oh, just ignore.
Oh, do shut up, Quill. We're talking business.
I don't know where any owls might be, but what is clear is that some of the caravan people are starting to get, very sick of this rain.
I agree.
Hang on.
Seems like the animals are as well.
He'd nod. We know that between us and the ruins of Dragonsphere Castle, which we're trying to thoroughly avoid, last we heard it was pretty much overrun with goblins and bugbears. But we know of a larger inn that tends to house our group. Thing is that trail's gotten a little bit too muddy. It's kind of hard to really understand where we're necessarily going except a general direction. We have some of our scouts on working, but there's a risk factor, especially considering where we are. He kind of gestures around. We've already lost a couple. A couple of trolls ambushed them.
No.
Let's go through us all.
So And so thought is that I'll pay for whatever wages you'd lose from today. Have a couple of my men stand guard for your shift over at the food wagon. You all go forward and pretty much see to it that we find this inn. And shouldn't be hard to find, but considering we're out in the middle of practically nowhere. And he kind of like looks to Yusuf and like gestures to like what you're smoking and says, "May I?"
All means. It is definitely not mine. Wait, what am I saying? Of course it's mine. Here you go.
And he'd say as he like lifts it up and he says, "It's no issue with smoking this on the caravan." And he takes it a really deep hit.
Damn.
And he makes like an O-ring.
Good shit. Am I right or am I right?
He nods as he hands it back. He stands up. He says, "Middle of the day, meet towards the front of the caravan. If you need to see to your owl situation or not. But midday, come over."
Well,
Sorry,
you at midday.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
So out of character, in character, is that cool? Or...
Out of character. A little unsure what he said. Sorry.
Okay, so he basically said that, hey, midday, come to the front of the caravan and see to it that, you know, we are able to find this inn so people can get inside and get warm. And, you know, you'll get paid for it. And he said that he's seeing to it that, you know, the shifts at the food wagon are, you know, going to be taken care of for you. And he said, and, you know, take time if you want to try and find your owl, or who knows, maybe you'll find it while scouting ahead.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Just that little bit at the end that confused me.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
You're good. At this point, he kind of gives like a slight bow of his head, and he said, "Ladies," and gets going.
Well, another adventure on this washed out day.
Oh.
There goes my blow dry.
Rain isn't stop for anybody. I don't think even the storm siren could convince Talos to look this up.
Doubtful.
Could you?
Well, I suggest we all take care of our affairs before we head out. I know, Quill, you have to chase after some
Who's
owl
Quill?
folk. I mean, Lyrian?
Lyrian.
Could you not have picked a more complicated name? Lyrian. Lyrian. Got it. Well,
We said about Laura Makar.
why you go chasing after your owl for whatever reason? Do not care. I'm gonna go look into a web.
Oh, well.
Bye.
Okay. Juvine,
Yes.
can I ask for your help?
It depends. You can always ask.
I said, can I ask for your help?
You can ask.
Okay. You have the ability to track animals, correct?
I do.
Would you be able to track Owl 315? Help me track Owl 315?
I suppose.
Thank you. Takes a big gulp of her coffee. Caffeine's hitting.
Zach, before I do that, I just wanted to know, how many days has it been since I put in my commission? For the armor?
So it's gonna be in 1 day.
1 day from now, okay. Thank
So-
you.
Yeah. So I already have it in your inventory just because I was.
I haven't looked at it. I'm gonna save that.
Yeah, no worries. It's
I'm
there in
looking.
your inventory, so don't worry. But yeah. So Civ is going to go get the whip that she basically asked for. You're helping Quill.
Mm-hmm.
And Reyna?
no.
Is there anything you can do about this weather?
Well, unfortunately, I don't exactly control the storms.
You can't blow it away.
No, doesn't seem to be working.
Wait, what?
Oh, she said you can't blow it away. So I blew a few times. I don't know if that picked up. I was like,
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear it, but I love the idea.
yeah. I blew
All of a sudden-
3 times. I know my mic won't pick it up, but then I was like, no, it doesn't seem to be working.
Damn it. Hmm.
I mean, I don't have any plans for my day, so if anyone wants me to tag along, I'm happy to do so.
Well, you can come with us. I don't mind the company.
Sure.
The extra hands wouldn't hurt. Maybe you'll be able to spot the owl.
Okay. So if all 3 of you are going, then roll me just a d2. 1, I'll handle Civ stuff. 2, I'll handle your stuff.
One.
All
Oh no.
right, that's Civ stuff, right? Or did
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I said that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Civ, as you're kind of walking through and such, you notice that a lot of some stores are still open, but a lot of them have kind of closed their little doors and such like that on their carts just because of the rain. It's been being really bad. The first couple days were fine just because it's oh look, rain, but now it's getting to the point where it's all right, I'm kind of over it, kind of want to stop. And
Civ very much feels the same.
And at this point, you go over, and the only real one that's still open is Ederly's. And you see her whittling away on another project as you're approaching.
Mm.
And this one seems to be a rocking chair of sorts.
You-hoo.
Oh, she lifts up the little glasses that she has to cover her eyes. Ah, Candy.
Ah.
Was wondering if you were when you were going to be stopping by today. She'd stop the little spindle that's spinning the wood piece that she's whittling down. And
I'm here about it with you.
Oh, yep. Don't worry, I know. I got earlier this morning. I got the actual leather plate pot. And she's kind of going over to it and goes over to a box that she has it in. It's one of the nicer ornate ones. And she goes over and lifts it open. And the hilt, the handle, if you will, is that of a unique Shulton wood, which does give this one very interesting and unique properties. And she opens it up and just says, voila!
Civ lets out a low whistle and gently pries the whip out of its box, giving it an experimental little crack.
All right. It
Fine
is
work, my friend. Fine work indeed. Worth every penny.
She smiles and says, glad that I was able to make it to your specifications. I don't usually get many requests like that, but, I personally believe that it's the unique ones that really count.
And I already sense that you have imbued this with quite a few unique properties.
He nods there, and says, so, as you utilize it, you will have one usage of a spell on it. And it will pretty much, you said for me to take sort of inspiration from the spider's venom that you handed me. And
Indeed.
so it will allow you to have one cast use of the spell, and the spell is Inflict Wounds.
Sounds like just my thing.
It's just, and the spell is that that spell, along with a couple of other ones that are spelled, are length to the reach of the whip, which is roughly about 10 feet.
Good. Then I don't have to get too close.
And she says, other than that, it is a firm, well-readied whip.
Sif just hooks it to her side and gives Ederly a big, albeit predatory smile, and she says, "You really are a master worker with Choltean wood. Looking forward to seeing what else you come up with."
Well, I always love doing projects. Seems like I'm outfitting the entirety of Cock at this point. She just, at that statement, just chuckles.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous.
We are well.
Well, if you ever found yourself in Baldur's Gate and are ever in need of having to open shop, I can facilitate that for you.
She smiles and says, I'd like that, I think.
Good. Ta-ta for now, then.
Ta-ta. Alright, and it should already be in your inventory. It's there, right? Alright, cool.
It is. You don't happen to have a picture of it or anything, by any chance?
Let me see if I can snag it. Because I remember it being from that. Because it's the one you sent to me, right?
Yeah, I sent you a mood board, and I think it should be in there.
Yeah. So give me a sec. I will post it in like one moment. Because when I viewed it, it was on my phone, right?
Yeah.
So
No
I'm
rush.
just because let me see. Oh, well, oh yeah. All right. I'll post it when I find it. If you find it first, ooh. One sec.
And boom, shakalaka. Not really. Actually, you know what? Yeah, ignore the one that I just sent you. It's the one that you already have in the mood board is a better depiction of the whip.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and state it.
No rush.
Now, we are going to cut over to some other fun individuals. The hunt for the owl begins.
Where's the owl? Where's the owl? Where's the owl?
So, at this point, I'd like, so, Lyra, how are you going about wanting to say, whatchamacallit? How are you wanting to go about tracking this owl?
I was gonna use locate animals or plants.
Okay, now how does that spell work? Could you go ahead and cast that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see. Describe or name a specific kind of beast or plant. Concentrating around on the voice of nature in your surroundings, you've learned the directions and distance circles within 5 miles, if any, present. Okay, so...
Since they all are missing, at least maybe they're all in the right same direction.
Let's see. Go ahead and roll me a d20 to see if you are in range of this owl. Alright, you get a distinct feeling that kind of, like, it's not ahead of the caravan. It's actually behind the caravan. The caravan's past it.
Oh, I think the owl's behind us.
Oh
Like,
no, it's because
about 2 miles.
Shit!
what? What's going on?
It's like 2 miles away in the south.
What?
Ugh.
Just like directly south, or
Well, yeah, behind the caravan. We're heading north.
is the caravan currently moving, or is it stopped?
It stopped at the moment because of the rain.
All right. let's see if we can go. Do we have how much time do you think we could make it? How fast do you think we could make it south so we could catch the bird before
I feel like that's a 30-minute journey.
You want to travel 2 miles in this weather? Backwards, no less.
My education is at stake here.
Can't you just do a makeup assignment or something?
I do have an option.
Or bring your teacher an apple?
I twitch.
Is the mud really bad? Because would my horse feet, if I turn into a horse, get sunken in?
Oh no, we're having one of those moments, aren't we? We're not gonna relive some trauma from childhood or anything like that.
No!
So I'm gonna say you're good. We're not gonna even acknowledge what movie we're talking about.
We don't talk about that movie. No.
I'm just looking at my hands in real life, like, my paw or my gum's gonna fall in. Well, I can always run us there. Could probably carry both of you on my back.
I don't weigh much, so probably. And I definitely don't think Raina weighs much either. No sense.
None taken.
I think I had another horse that I sent you. Zach, but I don't even know where it is.
Plenty of horse examples around here, so.
Yeah, if you wanted to send like something just on the D&D chat, because we're not going to a map for this, so like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter as much.
Okay. Let's see. Warhorse.
Yeah. So, do you kind of after that shift into your warhorse form?
Yeah, let me go ahead and click it.
All right. All right. You turn into a nice large warhorse.
I don't even know how to sound like a horse.
Fucking
Nay!
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 Nay, motherfucker! Nay! It's either that or you could do the always classic horse noises.
I'm like, oh my god, Chelsea, come join me.
Oh my god! Go stay out! Let's go!
Girl, your mane is so fresh. It's so fetch.
No.
Yes, girl, slay!
God.
Oh, he ain't here.
No. So, you ride, and Raina, Quill, you both hop on, yeah?
Yep. She needs a little bit of a boost, but she gets up there.
So you ride through. The mud does slow you down, but it's like not. It's like not an issue really. At this point, you notice as you're coming up. I need all three of you to go ahead and roll me perception.
Perception.
Perceive. Fuck.
Perception. Oof, thank God for Lyra. Druine. God, so many
Lyra.
names.
That was out of character.
Yeah. Thank God. So, Lyra, you kind of notice that there is a something like in the mud that's like covered by mud, grass, and water, and you notice that there's some feathers attached to it.
Okay, so in horse form, I feel like she'd gradually grab, like, with her teeth in the very softest way, whatever it is from the, like, mud, and just lift it out.
So you just lift it out, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You notice it is a barely alive owl.
She'll toss it behind her since they're on her back and just, like,
What are you
bottom,
doing?
like,
Tosses it and then kills it.
no, tosses it at the freaking table behind me.
Yeah.
misses. Whatever life it's holding on to is extinguished.
Fine, just like slowly. I don't know if my head can go that far, so I was like,
Okay.
just toss it.
I just imagine we're just like, Julian, what the hell are you going? Just getting out.
Just this owl hits your face.
I'm gonna check the owl for like the tag that gives it its number.
But it's dying.
I
Nay.
don't have a heal. Storm Siren, can you give it a healing? Can you heal it? Storm Siren.
Shh, give her a sec.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. She probably just needs a minute.
Yeah. Arya, you there, or you need a moment?
Sorry, I'm here. Can you just repeat the last thing you said?
So what happened was that the group, you all hopped on horseback, you rode forward, and the 2 miles, and Lyra was able to pick out that there was a owl pretty much covered in mud, water, and grass that they're able to pick out. So basically, picked up as gently as possibly with their horse mouth and like tossed it to you all. And now Quill is basically, asking, "Can you please save it?"
Oh, save it? You think it's dying?
Yes, it is. You missed that part.
Look at the thing. You don't need to know about birds. Look at this bird. You say it needs a healing.
Have you ever seen an owl that's gotten wet? They look deranged, like this thing.
They're not supposed to be wet.
Please cast Cure Wounds on this owl.
I'm just imagining that like sound clip, like, oh look, a strawberry. Oh, look, a strawberry. Strawberry. All right, fine. I'll cure it, my gods.
It heals and then like kind of like flaps its wings a little bit, and like water kind of goes over there, and it like wiggles a little bit, and it kind of huddles underneath your cloak, Raina.
Okay. Well, all
Like this-
right, but I'm gonna have to charge you for that. I'm not an inn.
Huh? Who?
But you are a lady.
It's like quirking its head to the side.
I'm just kidding.
We can bring it back to the rookery.
It just seems content just to stay where it is, out of the rain, kind of.
And then we can, get some answers, and I'll get. Do you have a delivery for one Quillalamorn?
It just quirks its head to the side, confused.
Listen, it's probably... I can't even talk, so just forget me. Nay.
Quill just does it have like a tag?
Nay.
Does it have like a tag on it that gives it like identifies it?
There is indeed a tag, and it is 315.
All right. Do you have a package message?
It blinks at you.
Right. Let's head to the rookery. You can get the stone. Use the speaking stone. There.
Just gonna say, like, Lyra would look back at you with her horse head and be like, really? Just, like, eyes narrowed.
What?
Nay.
God.
And
So-
I'll head back to...
Okay, you ride back to camp.
Thank you, Julian. I owe you, and you too as well, Storm Siren.
So you go back, and when you get back to camp, do you kind of like, almost like, "Nay, get the fuck off of me!"
Fucks them off. No, I'm just kidding.
God.
What?
She just sits her butt down so y'all slide off the back.
Just splat, splat, splat.
There ain't no way you're jumping, so...
Yeah. You know what? This is fair. Alright, let's get you to the rookery. Hup, hup, hup.
And I'm gonna go back into my shape. My normal person shape.
I don't know, like fucking like shape-shifting noises.
That was a very slurpy shape-shifting.
Yeah, I was like...
I don't know why that's what came to mind, but you know what? I'm going with it.
Yep.
Also, I put into the imagery chat, that's what Civ's whip looks like,
Very pretty.
and Civ with it, so...
It's called It's called it manicure.
I feel like
Oh.
I feel like Civ changes like what she looks like regularly, and I'm just always like caught off guard like with how pretty it looks.
So, you come back, and do you... Because is Speak with Animals a ritual? It has like does it have like an ARG to it? Or is it... Do you just have to cast it?
Great question.
Hey,
So you-
Kenji. Sorry.
So you check it. If you look... let me check right now. So, if you look at like... you know where you see like the VSM and like where the
Divination?
C... Yeah, so... No. To the left of that. So do you see how it has
Ritual.
an R? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So if it has an R on it, that means that you can spend 10 minutes to cast it and not take up a spell slot.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Alright, go ahead and click. Don't use a spell slot. Alright, you cast, and you hear... Oh, God, that was dreadful. Thank you, ladies.
Oh, anytime. Are you okay?
Yes, just dreadfully wet. Now, just good to be out of the rain.
Oh, I'm sure. I would hate to have all those feathers in the rain and mud.
Right? Disgusting.
Ugh, gross. And you just hear us going, hoot, 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 hoot.
Hoo, hoo, motherfucker, hoo. Fucking hoo, 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 hoo. Who the hell are you?
Juine?
Who? Oh, sorry, yeah?
Yes. I'm sorry. Do they have the package?
Oh, yes, let me ask. Who? Do you have a package?
Who? I do. No. This is. But the package was. Give me a second. And upon further inspection, you notice behind its wings, right? It has a little backpack,
Oh, it's so cute.
and it starts like pecking around for it, just like. Ah, here we are. Pulls out, and it says, it is a. This is interesting. It is apparently an assignment from the Academy of Neverwinter.
Oh, it's an assignment for you.
That'd be me.
Yes.
So it's
You
like,
who? Who? Me.
not you, who?
Oh,
Who?
who?
You.
Okay. Well, let's see what your assignment is.
I gently take it. Thank you very much. Tell the owl, please. I said thank you.
Oh, I will. This one says thank you, but I have questions. Do you enjoy your job?
Relatively.
Wait, sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
Relatively. We are working on creating a union, though.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say if you ever, want to get out of that business, you should come hang with us.
Oh, well, I'll give it some thought. Currently I have a nice 401k ready for me. I also get healthcare, beak visits and such, talons, occasional injuries and such. So I do have benefits currently with my job.
I am actually very happy to hear that, and I am happy for you.
Yeah, I don't have to pull out a Roth IRA or any of that nonsense.
Oh, so yes, of course.
Yeah. Hoot, hoot, hoot.
Hoot, hoot, hoot.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to everybody else. And, like, Civ, you're, like, coming back to the camp as you're just seeing, like, Lyra talking to an owl, and then going, hoot, 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 hoot.
She just side-eyes them both and completely ignores them and continues walking to the rest of the group.
Oh, dramatic.
At this point, Quill, do you open up your letter?
Yes.
It is a glyph of warding, and it's a fireball. No.
No. This is what happens if you fail.
Unacceptable.
Jimmy said she'll die if she fails.
So, it is apparently a field research assignment. So, it is apparently that you need to go to some place it is of exotic nature. It could be an old temple, it could be a ruin, it could be, like anything that is like aged and old and has seen lots of different things over the course of history. And pretty much you're supposed to see if you can identify like any areas that the weave might be utilized.
Ooh. Quill reads this over for a second, then looks up to the group. Anyone want to go to the Dragonspear Castle?
Party?
She'll just hear a whip crack as Civ brandishes her whip and does a couple of experimental sort of twists with it. She says, "Say what now?"
Didn't
Would you-
we get asked to go there?
I was asking if you'd like to visit Dragonspear Castle.
No, but I was saying, I think we were asked to go there for some reason.
I thought we were
Anyone
asked.
remember?
It's because of the rift that was opened up to Avernus. We need to go and close it.
Ah, that's right, thank you.
That's right, but we
Wait.
are missing a muscle.
It-
Golden
last
Boy
time.
ain't here.
Okay, isn't. Well, I thought we were talking about the inn thing.
Right, we have to do that too.
Yes, we have more than one thing to get done, but one thing at a time.
Right,
Mhm.
the castle ain't going nowhere. We should do the inn first.
Agreed. Once we get everyone settled down, maybe we can then get into Dragonspear. Wait, who told you to close this rift?
Perfect.
Oh, you missed that. Raina.
What?
Who asked us?
Oh, it
Yeah.
was Lord Piggy Stash the Third, or whatever his name
Buddy
is.
was?
No,
Buttersworth?
it was
Buttersworth?
Lord Dingleberry the Fourth.
Wait.
Lord Buttersworth.
Wait, she kind of leans in.
Aunt
Lord
Jemima.
Lord
Yes.
Chesterfield?
You can tell we're bad with names.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. It was Lord Chesterfield Recliner.
Recliner! I could like some reclining right now.
Chesterfield recliner.
Was Lord Sectional Couch.
Wait, you think the Cambion came back? She's whispering
Yes,
this.
we made a deal with him.
What was the deal?
I'll let Raina deal with the specifics.
Slowly turns Serena.
Well, whoever knows the most about it, because it's not me.
The deal was we go, we close the rift, deal with anything that might come out, and then in return, Lord Chester's Recliners, Honeyworth, Baked Goods the Third will owe us a favor by sending some of his minions to our aid at a time of our choosing.
One-time offer.
One time.
But still a good one.
That is. Honestly, that's not a terrible deal. We both. There's. The payment for each side is recognizable and understandable. So. And honestly, we still need to go in there, so you might as well. I can't really, speak against it, so yeah, let's do it.
Alright. Is the inn closer?
Probably. I can't imagine there's much, business around Dragonspear. So imagine we're going to find an inn before we get to the castle itself.
Right, well, if it's all
Can we?
in the same direction, then that's where we should head.
Can we, as the characters, see Dragonspear Castle from where we are?
That's going to be a perception because you're dealing with distance. And actually, this is a great time for me to utilize the ranging that I have. So let me just check. So one moment. So about 16 feet is 50 miles for reference.
Okay.
So 10. So that's sorry, I'm doing math.
Oh, good.
So that's 10, 20, And then that's about 30 miles roughly away. So 30 miles away, and you have a lot of storm clouds of rain going by. So you'd have to it'd be a decently high perception.
Okay, I'll give it a chance, but we'll see. Take a chance on it? Nope.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with that roll.
Do you want me to look? I tend to have good
You do.
perspectives.
Elf
Yes,
eyes.
Lara, you do it. You do it, Druine.
Let's hope I don't roll shitty this time.
You still beat me.
Well, anything?
I see 20%. Nope. I meant 20 miles. Not 30.
20%? 20 miles? 30? What is going on here?
My brain is so unwired today because of this rain.
Alright. Hold on. Raina's gonna walk a few feet away. She's gonna kneel down on her knees, getting them all wet. She's gonna pray.
What?
Sky Daddy Talos, as much as I, your humble servant, enjoy this weather, it appears my comrades cannot share the same enthusiasm. Is there any way you could perhaps, I don't know, pick a different weather system to grace us with for the duration?
That's contagious. Can we hear what she's saying?
Are you saying it out loud?
Yeah, she is.
Okay, wait, don't ask for a different one, ask for clear skies, because she
Go
can
ahead
give
and
us
tell me
hurricane.
a blind GM roll, religion.
He could give us a hurricane.
That would be so funny.
Turns into like a fucking like sleet storm.
Tornado.
All you hear is a single crack of lightning.
Well, looks like this is what we're stuck with.
Alright.
Well, look, we know the direction we've got to go in, so I suggest we get moving. It's almost midday.
Alright.
So do you go over and meet up with the pole?
Yep, making our way. Sorry, I have to play that.
Yeah, all good. So you get there, and you notice that a couple of scouts have been wheeled over, wounded, and you notice that there's like a couple of carts that have like two bodies with tarps over them. It's just good to see you all. So, I don't think I need to repeat myself. You all know the mission statement. Each of you will get 50 gold upon completion. Now, completion is also making sure that the inn is secured for our group. Okay. We've ran into issues in the past, sometimes with vagrants that think that we're easy pickings. It's a nuisance at best. So.
Vagrants?
Right,
you say?
right. Blah, blah, blah. Secure the inn. Blah, blah, blah. Kill everyone who resists us. Got it.
He says, try not to be so gung-ho. We're not looking to
Right.
kill the innkeeper.
Oh, right. Of course.
Mind,
Go ahead.
I was just saying, mind the whip.
He just quirks a brow. Uh-huh. Alright.
Oh, wasn't that the poll, that was that, Civ. I mean,
Oh.
yeah. Candy.
Okay.
I did not say that was out of character.
Okay, alright, you're good. So, at this point, the pole just looks over and he just nods and says, alright, well, get going. Godspeed. I need... So, who is gonna be the one kind of trying to guide the party through the deluge and the rain and the terrain and all that?
Certainly not me.
Not it. I'm a sitting gnome.
Alright. If you want, I will.
Yes, please.
Okay.
The little tiny. Yes, please. Chicken babies.
Please, thank you.
Has anyone seen Laura McCarr?
Oh yes, I think he's dead.
He died on the shitter.
On the
That's right.
shitter?
He
Yeah.
shat himself to death.
We're gonna try to find a diamond so we can revivify him.
It was coming out of both ends. It was truly horrid.
I hate
So
when
it's-
he goes back for her third and fourth bowl of supper. He knows what it does to his intestines.
I warned him. I did.
Well, I suppose we'll let him rest then.
Yes, I think just us girls can handle this.
It just means we have to be smart about things, because we don't have our man meat shield to throw at trouble.
Well,
No,
you're
but
pretty.
we do have a gorilla.
Yeah. Also, you're pretty durable right now. I mean, Storm Siren.
I mean, I am. But...
But
then I can't do all my fun lightning moves.
I mean, you still can. You don't turn into a gorilla. You don't need to turn into a gorilla like Dream here. You can just do it.
I mean, I don't even have to turn into a gorilla anymore. But
But
sure.
we all know you like to.
Only because it makes me throw poop.
It doesn't make you throw poop, you choose to throw
Yes,
poop.
that's all you,
I don't
girl.
believe you. Oh, never.
Old shit slinger Druine over here.
She
I
was
think
a little-
That's how I
Shit,
killed
yeah.
Lyra Makar.
We should change your name on the charter to Shitslinger.
Oh,
Oh, and I guess Ape can kind of do sign language and other stuff, so I can probably say certain words. It's easier to, to talk to you.
could draw on the ground.
Yes, exactly. In this mud.
Let's draw really quickly. I don't know.
Just draws. Just two circles and a long oval.
So I need a survival roll then from whoever is leading.
Mm. Okay.
I believe we said, yeah. Ooh!
All right. So as you're traversing the mud, it is getting very, kind of just unwieldy to a degree.
Help.
And as you're, kind of traversing through, you're kind of finding that the rain is turned into, when rain almost comes in sideways, it's smacking you right in the face.
Oh, God.
It's like that. It's kind of like that.
ugh.
Looks
Storm
like-
Siren, what did you say to your father?
I just said if he could change up the weather a little bit, it would be appreciated.
I think you need to be more direct next time.
Yeah, next time tell him not to give us dribble piss.
Dribble.
Dribble piss? What's so bad
That's what
about
this-
the rain?
It's not even dribbling. It's smacking you in the face under that hood.
I don't think you
You
know
got-
how much I paid for this hair.
Look around us. Look at all the foliage. It's green and full of life.
I am knee
makes me
deep in
sick.
mud.
Doreen should be a pig in shit right now with all this nature.
Do not roll around in shit.
But you throw
I
it.
throw it.
That's true, you just
exactly.
sling it.
Why would I roll in it when I like to throw?
Well, now you have all this mud to throw instead when you run out of shit. Stop
Not gonna
yelling at
lie.
me for Sky Daddy's decisions.
We could make some
Why
mud
is
pies and
everyone
some
killing?
mud angels.
I'm up to my waist now in mud.
Oh,
At this point, I need everybody to roll me a perception.
Oh no.
Why do I even bother?
Oof. Ooh.
Also switch yours
Oops.
to yeah, no worries. I'm gonna reveal it.
Yeah.
Wait, where's everyone's? I don't see anyone's but mine. Oh, my
Oh, God.
thing isn't working.
Oh no.
Somehow I still did better.
Jesus Christ! Superstar!
Cheese and
Alright.
crackers.
Zach, give me a second. My cat's like yelling at me to feed him. It'll take me 2 seconds.
Okay, do we all want to take a quick 5-minute break?
Sure.
Yes,
Just real
like,
quick. So, all right, sounds good. We'll
Okay.
we'll take a 5-minute break and then come back. So.
Okay.
Okay.
BRB.
But yeah, bye.
BRB.
Our turn, we did. I hear distant Lyra.
I'm back.
Me
Welcome
too.
back.
Hello.
Now you gotta pay the fee.
I'm
The
here.
trophy?
I'm just eating toast.
No, I'm eating some pasta.
I'm eating some popcorn.
We're all eating carbs.
My bearded dragon is eating worms.
Mmm.
Grub.
Interesting.
Charming.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Are you eating anything?
What's that?
After you eating anything?
I already ate. It was just
Oh,
chips.
damn. We're just saying we're all eating something currently.
Ah, gotcha. I'm also drinking a soda right now.
Technically carbonated in his case.
What's that?
Well, Raina just pointed out that we're all eating carbs, and I said, you're technically drinking a carb, but it's carbonated.
Sugar is carbs.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Checkmate.
Lincoln Knights. Yeah.
Ready to go?
Well, let's first check. We have. Is Civ here? Nope, not yet.
Yeah, I'm here. Just munching.
Oh, okay. Cool. Let's see. All right. So, Lyra, you're kind of turning into the MVP for perception rolls right now. Like fucking legit. However,
Go.
what?
No, I was just gonna say it does have a +7, so
You're just like, fuck. I hope so. Damn.
yeah.
It's like, you don't want it to be like, no, I'm ass at it. Oh, dog's barking at something, but my parents are here, so they can deal with that. So I would like everybody to actually no, that already happened. Sorry, get my bases again. So you notice that there are some flickering lights in the distance, and they're kind of like the only light because you all have been like traveling for like about 5 miles now. And you're pretty sure that you see some flickering lights, Lyra.
Oh.
Like in the distance. Like I'd say maybe like another quarter mile away.
Guys, look, there's lights. Can you see? Everyone's just blind.
No. No!
Say
Move it.
nothing.
Oh, well, it does appear as though there are some lights that way. She points.
I can't see shit.
All they see is the back of Storm Siren's legs.
Oh.
My bangs are ruined.
Oh my god.
Not her bangs.
So so are you gonna try to start like leading the group that way then, Lyra?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Upon getting it, you start seeing. 1 second. Let me pull it up. So you see a building, and it is pretty much sectioned off. There is like the main portion that looks like a tavern / inn, but there's like an extension of it that has like a bunch of rooms and such, pretty much like available. So it's almost like an apartment complex in terms of size, if you will.
Almost like a motel.
Kind of, yeah.
Holiday Inn?
It is called let me find the name that I gave this place. The Wild Pony.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take the opportunity to do this.
All right.
I'm gonna take the opportunity. Hold on. To do this. Oh, whoops.
It's like I was just for some reason imagining a crying emoji or something like that. Detect magic. Okay, within 30 feet of you, just so it's active, or
Just activate it because it's sus.
all right. So you do you all make your way towards it?
Yes, but Civ would advise everyone to be as stealthy as possible. Can we roll stealth?
If you also desire.
Yes.
Gee.
Go.
Okay.
Do
With us, South.
you want me to add any pass without a trace?
Mmm.
Up to you guys.
Amazing.
I mean, everyone else did a pretty good job except me. So it really is up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's kind of low too.
Yeah, but
I
pass
can-
without a trace should help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do it.
All right. Add 10 to pretty much everybody's stealth rolls.
Beautiful.
Yay.
That means, oh my god, Civ has a 31.
They were just gone.
She's invisible. 1 second she's talking to you guys, and the next she's gone.
I'm what the locals call Shinobi. And so, let me go ahead and get ready. So, and I'm gonna pull you all over to a map.
A map.
A male.
There are 2 double doors in front of you, and you notice that the lights are on.
Hmm.
You think someone's in home?
Very good
Yes.
chance.
But I feel like we should probably skirt around the edges and not go in through the main door, so as to not alert them to our presence, whoever's in there.
It
Besides,
could
we might
just be-
overhear something.
I would say it could just be an innkeeper, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yep, because the poll did tell you all about an innkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
So no burning the place down.
I mean, you need it. So
Yeah. And,
So our stealth still applies, right? Like it's still
Correct.
active? Okay,
Correct.
cool. Sid was
Yeah.
just mostly interested in skirting around the edges and seeing if she can overhear anything through any windows or, some such.
yeah. Oh, and so I'm tired. No busting down walls.
Why not?
We need the in.
so you're each going around 2 separate sides. Got it.
Mhm.
Do you think this is the best idea?
We're just scouting for bad people.
But what if we encounter something? The 2 squishies went together like idiots.
That's fair, but we're also stealthy.
All right. So just trying to 1 second.
He's trying to keep track of us.
Yeah, it's well trying to find you all as well.
Oh, I see horses.
See horses?
Well,
Where?
I see a head. Come one more step over. Oh, and a bot.
And a what?
And a bot.
A what?
A bot. A horse
Butt.
bot.
A horse butt.
Oh,
I mean, you're not there, so don't ask.
okay. Sorry, my bad.
Can you talk to them? Maybe they know the way in.
Oh, yeah. Is my ritual still active?
No. And it would be 10 minutes to if you're doing it as a ritual again.
Alright, well, let's see. Mm,
Will, you're back here.
Sorry.
You reckon you could send your little lizard up? See if
Oh
it can
yeah,
hear
I
it?
could. Is it like wait? Was it up the wall or?
Yes, up the wall, through the windows, through any cracks or nooks or crannies it can find.
Is there like conveniently Oswick sized like hole anywhere through a window or anything like that?
Roll me perception.
Oh
And-
boy, I'm so good at this.
Okay, so roll me perception.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Can I
Really?
try?
Sure.
got balanced out, right? Oh, actually, it did.
There are no Oswick-sized holes apparent. It seems like this building has been well maintained. There's not a whole lot of real cracks and such like that. Which also, and you also can tell that there is heat being kept inside of it, so it's well insulated. Kind of cut over to the other two with the speak with animals. So Lyra, you initiate speak with animals, and well, this hay is better. Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna lie. Daggerford kind of sucked. Yeah, dude, like kind of. Oh no.
Hello, cuties.
Oh, hey there. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, pretty good, you know. Can't complain. I'm out of the rain. That's the biggest plus, if I'm honest.
Oh, for sure. Who would want to get their manes all wet?
Yeah, no. Tell me about it, right?
Yeah. Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Do you know any ways inside the inn? Like, where do your riders usually go in?
He goes, oh, our riders, so they just went in through the front. There's the two double doors. They're open.
Oh, we missed those.
What are they saying?
They said that the riders just go straight in the front door.
And of course, we said, you do know what an inn is, right?
Yeah, I think we just came in the wrong direction, maybe. Do you know who's inside?
Currently just some of our riders, and I assume maybe the innkeeper. I don't know. I haven't gotten a look inside there.
Do you know the names of them? Like, who's your riders' names?
It goes, kinda. We're new purchases, so still learning that.
So none of them. Okay. Well, thank you.
You know, it says we've only been maybe with them for a month or so. They purchased us up in Daggerford.
What are they saying? Don't leave me here. All I hear is nay, 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 nay.
So they don't really know the name of the riders because they were just purchased up in, you said Daggerford?
Yeah, Daggerford. It's north of ways or something like that.
Are they treated well?
Well, that's a good question. Are you treated well?
I mean, yeah, we're out of the rain. We have food. It's pretty good.
Okay, good. That's really what matters most, as long as you're happy.
Oh, yeah, no. I got no complaints on my end.
They seem to be saying a lot. Are they complaining? Maybe we should free them.
No, calm down. They are happy. No need to free them. They said they're being fed and covered from the rain, and they're happy. They don't look skinny either, so I would agree.
Do you think we should free them anyway?
No, I think that's a sign that we would end up in the middle of a disaster, and I think you are looking for trouble.
I'm just bored. She kicks
Well,
a rock.
Let's say our goodbyes, and we will continue just trying to find the front. Goes the wrong way.
Bye, horses.
Bye. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, bye. Wait, I think you're going the wrong direction. As you're going away, it just like cuts off because, you know, the wall. It's like, you're going the wrong direction.
Are you sure this is the right way?
I don't know.
They said to go. You didn't ask them which way?
Quill, Civ, are you just holding position?
Well,
Yeah.
I guess we should just go the other way, right? Back to the front?
Probably.
Oh, there's a back door. But I don't think we should do that. That sounds like trouble. Let's go back.
Back door, you say?
Oh, there's a back door.
Stop it!
Hey!
No, come back here! Look!
So,
Hi!
do you actually try to open it?
Don't do it!
Yes.
No!
The
You do it.
handle wiggles and it does not open. It is locked.
Oh, it's locked.
Stop being trouble. Let's go back to the front.
Oh, or maybe it's a back entrance. I don't know.
Wait. Is there like a crack under or above it?
No, don't even. It just seems
Okay.
like some nice people.
Alright.
The horses are happy, I can be happy.
Yep. Has Detect Magic caught anything, by the way?
No, not as yet. The only magic that it detects is the speak with animals from Lyra.
Ah. Wah.
Quill, don't you have a spell in there or something that can open that door?
Why do I feel
I
like
do,
y'all
but-
are just too much trouble today?
I do, but the issue is that it will also create huge noise that will alert everybody inside the building.
And I don't feel like fighting anyone for no reason.
Druine is not wrong.
Can we just knock on the front door or see if it's open?
Mm-hmm. We can face, if we have to, we'll just face our adversaries face to hoof. Face to fist.
Oh. Feel like they're frozen in thought.
Sorry.
Right.
Let's go back to the front.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to know this is so amusing to me.
I feel like a mother.
Do you need me
Did
to
you
move
just
you?
go to the
right now?
wall?
You're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I bet she's distracted by something. She looks back, just walks in the wall, just dunk. Ow!
Wait for me. Okay.
Is there a sign that says, vacant?
Just says the wild pony.
Do we
Alright, who
knock
wants to
or
go
do
in?
we walk in?
We walk in as dramatically as we can.
All right,
Dramatic.
out of the way.
Oh my god.
I'm
feel like
a
someone had
bitch,
too much
I'm a
mead.
lover, I'm a saint, I'm a saint. No, I'm just kidding. As you step in, you notice that it is a quite quaint little in-room area. There's a barkeep behind, and who's slowly cleaning some, mugs and such. And you hear some voices, not too boisterous, but decently, loud over here of people conversing.
This place is so cute and warm.
Quite charming.
You hear from the bar table, could you please close the door behind you? Please don't
Oh,
let the cold air
yeah.
in.
I got it. Thank you. Sorry.
Hello, how are you all this evening?
Very wet.
I've noticed. If you're looking for rooms, unfortunately, I have none available. But I can give you a drink if you so wish. The gentlemen over any points in the corner over there have rented the entire inn out.
Oh.
How many rooms did you have?
50.
50?
What?
50?
And how
That's a
many
lot of room.
gentlemen
Oh.
do you have currently occupying this establishment?
He just points.
So 4. Needed
Hey, Bob.
50 rooms.
They bought out every single room they had.
Sounds like rich people stuff.
But can I get any of you ladies a drink, perhaps?
What's your hottest drink?
We have some a dry whiskey, aged, if you wish.
I meant
Why, I do
physically
love
hot.
a whiskey myself.
I meant ouch hot.
Wait,
Like tea or
Like
coffee
tea.
or hot chocolate, man.
No,
Oh,
like a hot commodity.
temperature.
Oh,
Temperature
I thought you
hot
said-
drink.
hard.
I
Sounded
heard
with
hard,
the accent,
too.
it sounded hard, like you said hard, not hot.
Oh, I
Okay.
mean maybe with the accent it came out that way.
Yeah, that's why. So it
Uh,
goes. Okay, I can put on some tea. I have some of that available. Or
You know what?
coffee.
Let's just do a combination. Get her a hot toddy.
Go ahead, throw some whiskey in it.
And for you, madam, looks over to Sphere.
Oh, I'll definitely take some whiskey. She smiles, and as she says that, she'll look towards Quill and speak in Quill's mind, saying, "Reckon you could send your little lizard friend into that room over there and find out what's happening."
Already on it.
Good.
And you just see Oswig scurry. He's trying to be as stealthy as he can.
Can he use stuff? the passive trace. Because he was within the
If he's
vicinity.
within range, what's the range of passive trace?
Choosing a character within 30 feet of you.
So it's got to be 30 feet. So yeah, it's going to be beyond unless you move in that direction. But Oswick, do you want to roll Oswick stealth, please?
Sure. Oh boy.
Do you see the token for Oswick there?
I do see the token. I just see if either. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. All right. Don't fail me.
Pass without a trace. That is 23. So.
Great.
All right.
Great.
So he serves up a glass of whiskey for Sphera, a tea for Lyra.
Oh, thank you.
And he looks over to Raina and says, "Anything for you, madam?"
I'll take a tea. Hot tea, please.
Mm-hmm. Looks to Quill. You, ma'am?
No response.
What?
Ma'am?
Hello?
Ma'am.
Can Oswick hear that? Her go hello?
Not if he's focusing on this.
He's not. Quill's currently focused on what she's focusing. She's seeing through Oswick. She can't hear him.
She'll take an apple juice.
Just stick
Apple
it
juice
in her mouth.
is. Mm-hmm.
Do you have a straw?
Barkeep. Any what's the good word around here in these parts?
People are starting to find the bigger cities are not as desirable, at least northward. So I'm seeing a couple of people trying to look for other spots. Seems that people aren't as, well, afraid of things now that the Thayan incursion has been dealt with, though there is still concerns about some talks of dragon cultists.
Is your name Severus? Severus Snape, sir?
No, that is my brother.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your famous brother.
No, he says, yes, you see, I have a high octave. Him, it's much more like this.
Oh, right.
Ronald Weasley.
Turn Hunter page 354.
But he serves the drinks as needed. Oswick. That's the fucking. That's just who Oswick is now.
Yes. Good.
That's who Oswick is now.
He can't be anything else.
Oswick crawls on over, and upon getting there, one of the men in there and says, hey, "Well, we've already made some really good progress today. Had a couple of contracts to be gotten. Yeah, noticed it was a big one. That's why we're on the top, my dear friend. See, people are needing security nowadays, especially in regards to, well, you know, the whole cultists things. Yeah, as messed up as it sounds, scared people are also the same kind of people who are more willing to, you know, empty their pockets for work. Oh, I agree. It's really nice. Not gonna lie, extra coin has been good. That's kind of what you're hearing from Oswick.
Okay, that's it. That's really. I'm gonna just gently relay.
Kind of the gist of what they're kind of going on about. It seems like these are like they seem to be a mix of mercenary and noblemen. Like, as in that they're both. Like, noblemen that decided to make their own band of mercenaries.
Okay. Okay, I'm relaying this to Civ through my mind. So she's just getting like the word for word, the play-by-play.
Alright.
In other words, like, they don't seem like cattle people, just, you know, rich, noble mercenary folk. Noble scenaries. Mercenaries.
And yet they've booked out this entire inn of 50 rooms. We need to secure this place, and it looks like these are the men that we gonna have to deal with.
We could ask them gently.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Why not? Let me try.
I wouldn't do that just yet. Keep listening. Maybe they'll drop some interesting information.
Okay. By the way, what's happening over here? I can't see shit. What's happening over my body?
I'm just imagining that, like, Sif looks over, Quill is completely still with a glass of apple juice in front of her, and the barkeep is just like, your drink, ma'am?
I'll take it for her. She's quite tired.
I'll take her. And she, like, Lila would pick her up and bring her to the table.
Oh yeah, she can't feel touch, so she's like, "What the fuck? Who's touching me?"
Bring her this way. I don't know how to. I can't move her token.
Yeah, just
Put her in a chair.
yeah. I'd like you to pat her in the back of the head, just thumps onto the deck.
Here,
Sif, come sit near me.
Sit. Yeah, whatever works. Scooch over.
You
There we
guys
go.
can use
Sif leans-
shift to precise move your token too.
Shiv.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
hold
you
shift
hold
while
and
you're-
shift, you can move your token to be like on the
Oh.
chair. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm clicking this instead. Okay.
Civ leans over and whispers in Reina's ear quietly, being like, sort of relays what she's heard from Quill about the mercenaries and the noblemen,
Interesting.
their own little mercenary band. She's like, they might be the ones holding this inn hostage for whatever their reasons might be. They clearly need a lot of space. There isn't that many of them.
There's only 4, and there's 50 rooms. I mean, I don't know if I
Mhm.
can hear much from this table, but I tried to get us as close as I could.
Well, who's to say that they might not be expecting more? More people, more troops, perhaps more cultists.
True.
Either way, looks like they're the ones that we're gonna have to deal with if we need to secure this place.
Right. Reina's gonna lean in to the middle of the table so they can all hear her. Guys, it's really paramount that we use our code names tonight. No mess ups.
At this
Lyrian
point,
cannot hear you.
at this point, Oswick overhears the following. It's like, "Hmm, you see the ladies that came in?" He goes, "Yeah, look alright." Weird. Thought we rented this entire place out last I checked. It's like, yeah, if they stay any longer, I'll ask the innkeeper to have them removed. We didn't pay good money to not have the place to ourselves.
They're gonna kick us out. They're gonna try and kick us out.
Wait, where are you
Uh,
saying that?
I'm saying it and Civ's head.
Okay.
I'm saying that Candy's head. Sorry.
Civ looks to the others and whispers, she's like, whatever we do, we have to act fast. These men are gonna try to kick us out. Or they're gonna try to get the barkeep to kick us out. We're gonna take action. I suggest we let the barkeep know in advance and make him scarce. No reason for the man to get caught up in this.
Do you want to try to use your charms?
On the man or on the barkeep?
The barkeep.
Yes. Suppose I might as well.
If it fails, I could try to use a command. But I'd rather not go in guns blazing just yet.
Right. Let me see what I can do.
Alright. So you step on over, and it says, more whiskey, madam.
Please, if you don't mind. Honestly, one would think with your lack of patrons that your business is suffering, but you're saying these men have booked out this entire place. Why,
Yeah,
sounds like
it's-
quite the deal. Sounds like quite the deal. These must be very wealthy people.
Yes, the gentlemen seem to have quite the bit of gold on them, and they seem to really, really like the idea of renting out the entire establishment, and, well, that's quite the payday for me, especially considering my inn usually only has a lot of foot traffic when caravan season is on high demand, and at the moment, it is not.
Well, about that. She smiles and looks at him. She's like, I know of one such caravan, winding its way over, not far from here. And I believe they'd be interested in shelter, and your place seems rather well equipped.
He says, And I don't know what else I can do. The gentlemen have already paid for the rooms. I could ask if they wish to have it refunded, but if they say that they have no interest, then I don't know what it is that I don't know what I can exactly do.
Well, I suppose we could help you out there. She
Quirks his head
smiles.
to the side.
She smiles at him and then speaks into his mind. She's like, "Do not react."
Roll persuasion to see if you are able to keep him calm because you're entering his mind.
Okay.
Can I give guidance?
I think you need to, but sure.
No.
Sure.
Oh, I mean, I don't know that you even need it. I didn't see the roll when I said that.
You never know.
Right.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me d4.
Me?
Yeah.
But 27, important.
It's 27.
Yeah.
Woo!
He's able to keep calm, but his eyes are like wide open.
And she speaks into his mind again while she's talking just superfluous nonsense. Oh, this weather has just ruined my hair. No, no, no. And she's like, they're gonna try to kick us out very, very soon. Now, nod once if you are in trouble and if these men intend on harming you or are holding you hostage.
She pauses. He doesn't nod.
Well, we've been tasked with securing this place. Something tells me that it might get ugly. I recommend making yourself scarce until we are done here.
And he goes, I won't have bloodshed underneath my roof. Whatever business it is, no one dies tonight in my tavern.
Of course not. We are very convincing. Hopefully we can make a case with these fine gentlemen.
And as like you're like speaking to this, a couple of these noblemen start stepping out.
Oh,
Not-
look at this
so
beauty.
give it a sec. Don't nobody moved quite yet. One of them is gonna walk over and sits next to you. Innkeep, I have a question real quick. And at this point, the barkeep says, "One moment. I actually no. One sec. I gotta get his voice. One moment. I have to change out one of the barrels. I'll be right back."
Oh, well, aren't these some very fine gentlemen?
And at this point, he just kind of sits there and looks over at you, as Civ.
Mm-hmm.
Well met.
Likewise, and Civ extends her hand. She's like, Candy Hilton.
And he goes, Henry, and he just like takes a hand and gives a small like kiss on the knuckle and says, "Now, as lovely as you ladies are, we rented this entire establishment for ourselves, and we kind of wish to keep it that way.
If
I hope." Go for it.
I might ask, why a whole shower? There's 50 rooms here, and only 4 of you.
And he goes, "Privacy. We are now at the point of our careers that we are able to afford such luxuries, so we have taken advantage."
You mean to kick us out in this storm? Are you serious?
What happens if some poor wretches come in?
What if we just warm your beds?
Aren't you a knight?
Wait, what?
Don't you have any chivalry?
What
We
the?
could share
He
beds.
goes, and then then he goes, "Oh, they say to like one of them is just like, oh no, boss, sharing a bed kind of sounds nice." Then he goes, "No, we have other company, and we are not knighted. We are not knights. We are of nobility, but we have not been formally knighted, so therefore we are
who's
not
that I
knights." What'd you say?
I don't care if you're a knight if I just warm your bed.
My God!
What the hell? Okay, where
Well,
the hell did
yeah.
this side of Lyra come?
That's what I want to know.
I'm like,
She's just really trying to not have to.
like, is this like all of a sudden it's like, oh, I guess it's time for my hoe phase. Let's go.
Ho phase, let's go.
She's been hanging out with Chelsea too much.
Yes.
Where's the sexy like sax in the background? She talks. Yeah.
So,
Civ is gonna speak into Reyna's mind as they're all chatting with each other and stuff very quickly. And she's gonna say, let's make like we're about to leave and then get the jump on these men. Hopefully surprise them. Make it vicious, make it fast.
Are we aiming to kill or are we aiming to just knock unconscious?
We've been asked to secure this place.
Girl.
And I don't think and I think they're gonna put up a fight. We don't leave, they're gonna try to kill us.
Let's see how it plays out a little bit more. If they get insistent, then we'll do your plan. But I think right now, if we give up too quickly, it will just seem odd.
And Civ sort of polishes off her whiskey and smiles at the veteran she's next to, and then starts making her way back over to the table.
Wow, ignoring the guy who just said hello.
Honestly.
well, no, they already had a small little talk. Do you like pass it off as anything, Civ, as you're walking away from him, or do you not even acknowledge him?
Huh? She just smiles back at him and she's like, oh, just gonna polish up the dregs of my drink and prepare my things. And she starts rummaging through her pack aimlessly.
Okay.
Honestly, you mean to kick us out in this weather? You can't even grant us a little bit of time for it to, die down out there?
I'm afraid not.
Listen, there's an entire caravan coming up the road here that's going to need the inn.
That sounds like a them problem.
Are you that much of a twat?
And at that point, each of them kind of step forward a little bit and says, all right, I think we're going to have to expedite you leaving.
Oh, is it a reverse harem now?
What on earth?
He's trying to lighten the mood, okay?
Shireen, what the fuck?
What? I just thought that.
Do you hear from one of them? It's
so
like,
nice to keep us here.
honestly.
Oh,
What did he say?
Kelly.
hey baby, no, I'm just kidding.
Gets on the table.
Oh, fine. If you mean to kick us to the curb.
Well, we paid good money for our drinks, so we'll at least be finishing those before we leave this establishment. I'm sure you can understand. Unless you'd like to reimburse us for our coin, and we'll leave now.
One of them flicks a coin, and it like it's a gold coin, which would cover the whiskey and drinks. You guys didn't get anything too expensive.
Yeah.
So he flicks it, and it's like a disrespectful, like, when you flick a quarter at somebody and it bounces against their face?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's that.
And it hits me.
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, like, Laren's just like,
You see her storm cloud pop up above her head, and it's black. And it's...
Sir, would you open the door? Because I don't want to be here when she's mad.
All right,
Perhaps
girls.
You should get to
I
the...
suggest we do as the gentleman is saying. No use hanging around here where we are not wanted.
Maybe I can pop a few on the way out.
What the fuck?
I would like, while they're doing this...
He's really trying to just distract him.
Yeah, I would like Oswick to position himself to trip one of the guys as they step back.
Oswick is a lizard. Essentially.
He's trying to trip, like, they'll stumble, if they step back, they'll stumble over Oswick.
They'll probably
feel like
step
you
on
would
him.
step
What
on
do you
them.
mean?
That's what I was about to say.
Oh, okay, never mind.
If it was like a dog or something like that, that could work, but...
He's a
No, he's a-
lizard.
Alright, so... They all kind of start moving around and such, as well as you're kind of moving
I mean, if you change your mind and want someone to warm your bed, we'll
Mm-hmm.
probably be camped pretty far away.
We're willing to take favors. Trust me, we're very good friends to have. Wink.
I don't. Oh, okay. Oh.
I'd say that we are fine.
Sure, I point to the guy who's been saying
desperate. She says.
I point to the guy who's been, like, showing some interest. My friend Julian here is very... can show you the ways of nature, so to speak.
Mother Nature is her friend.
That's a pretty good sales pitch, I'm not gonna lie.
Can I ask which one is it who is saying that? This one?
Oh no, yeah, that one actually.
Okay.
But at this point, they say, "All right, ladies, enjoy your travels."
I certainly plan on enjoying myself. If I attack now, is that surprise?
No, they've been like pretty much like they're at the ready right now.
Oh, so we don't get the jump on them?
Not really, because it's one of those things where it's like, if you did something while they were relaxing, that's one thing, but they know you've been a little bit resistant, so they're, like, if you're saying that they're going to be surprised if you say, do a spell, they'll be shocked, but not the act of surprise, if that makes sense. They're kind of expecting to do something may or may not go down if you don't leave.
Okay.
So are we going, or are we not going?
She's gonna be like, let's go, girls, and like walk outside. She has a plan.
Okay. Right you are.
And as you go, and you hear a click as the doors are locked.
If on those extreme seconds, I can open that if we need to.
Isn't Oswick still inside?
Oh yeah, he is.
Well,
Like here-ish.
Wait,
so
just knock and be like, "You wait."
no. Girls.
Can I just quickly look through Oswic's eyes and see what he sees?
what's this? Oh, well, at least we got our inn back, boys. He kind of says as they're walking. One of them says, "I kind of like the frisky one. Not gonna lie."
First of all, we're gonna be releasing their horses because fuck them.
Ooh, let's take them.
Secondly, there's the back door. Oswic's still inside, so we can wait and see when they're settled back in that private room. If we can sneak our way inside, maybe under the guise of pass without a trace, perhaps we can get the jump on them when they get settled back in that room.
Ooh, wait, isn't the barkeep back there? Maybe they can let us in.
And perhaps with a bit of divine aid, I could potentially produce a little bit of acid that could corrode the lock on the door in the back.
Why can't we just ask the barkeep?
Because the
I
barkeep
just said
doesn't
that.
want to help us.
How do you know? I didn't hear.
I spoke with him. He wants no bloodshed under his roof. He is happy with the amount of money that he's made off of this deal.
Well, he said no killing the barkeep.
And he does not seem to be in any kind of danger.
Let's leave the horses so we
Okay.
can ride them back.
Why are we automatically going for violence then?
I don't want
I
the
don't know.
horses. I don't want them to be found on us and then we're arrested for I don't know,
Who's
theft.
gonna arrest us if they're dead?
I don't know.
Why are we killing the horses? Just let them go and let them prance
I was
free.
gonna
We
take them
weren't gonna
to
kill the
Percival.
horses. I was
We
gonna
were gonna
set
kill
them
the horse.
free.
I was gonna give Percival some friends.
Percival doesn't need any friends. He's got other horses. He's not the only horse in the caravan.
He is a very personable horse, and Chelsea would love some more friends. Let me have my
Brayden just
horse
starts
friends.
opening all the gates.
No! Please
Oh,
don't go
look.
far.
The men will come outside if they hear any commotion with the horses. Perhaps
Yes.
that's when we get the jump on them.
Ooh,
That's
maybe we can
Okay.
lure them out. Maybe we can lure them outside so
And
that
then
the
they won't.
barkeep
The
isn't
barkeep.
upset.
Yeah, he won't be upset because they won't be dead in his tavern, just outside of it.
How about we
Chris,
try? How about we aim to
God.
incapacitate, not kill? Please?
Did you say anything about killing the horses?
No, not the horses, the people.
Why? The assholes.
Why?
It's a bit of a... Honestly, the one guy wasn't that so much of a dick, it's just mostly the leader. I think just beating them up a bit will get the message across. But I just don't want to automatically go for the...
Not be holding myself back if it means that we will be successful here.
I'm sure with one crack of a whip, they'll be either turned on or scared.
Obviously not. You threw yourselves at them and they didn't give a fuck.
Now,
Well, I haven't seen you with a whip.
positioning will be key. The second they hear a commotion outside with these horses, they're gonna come running out. That means some of us should be positioned, and she points towards this tree cover over here. Here to try to intercept them as they come. I myself volunteer. In this direction. Like, here.
Okay.
So if they come this way, maybe our casters can start pummeling at them as they're coming. Quill, now you're all the way in the back, so I don't know what you're gonna do.
Well, which direction are they coming? So...
The shit
said
comes
this
to
tree.
the front.
This is where you pointed, isn't it?
I'm so confused.
Yeah, where did you point, Civ?
Here. This way.
Oh, so when they actually come out the door.
There's this passage here, right? So I imagine if they come out the main doors, they're not going to go all the way around the back to get to the horses. They're going to probably come this way. It's more direct.
Okay, maybe if we can, try to get them as far around the corner as possible.
We can control that.
Try to, I said.
Alright, well, enough of this. Reyna's gonna slap this horse on the ass.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna hold an action, Zach. If that's allowed.
Can I?
Are we all holding actions or such?
Yes.
Okay, and you have to be very. You can't just. So the way holding an action works is you have to define what it is that you're doing and what is the trigger. So if it can't be just holding an action, and that if that makes sense. But first, I'll handle with the horses. So you smack this one's ass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting frisky.
Not like that. That one too.
It's really weird.
Well, she waits to see if there's any, like, commotion.
You hear like a little bit of stumbling on the inside.
Oh yeah, can I look through it also to see what they see here?
You see them making their way towards the front door.
Okay. When they my hold action is that when they come into my eyesight, my line of sight, which I'm guessing is like around here, I have a spell that I'd like to use.
Okay, you need to tell me what the spell is. Same thing for anybody who's holding an action.
Can I
also
just use an action?
For what?
Symbiotic entity.
Is that a preparatory thing? Which one was
yeah.
that? Is that?
It's
which
like
one was that?
it's the replacement for Wild Shape, where I get the 20.
Oh, got it. Yeah, you can do that as well. Anybody who has just an action as like a buff for themselves can do so now instead of holding an action. So, so Civ, what spell are you holding?
Hunger of Hadar.
All right, got it.
I'd like to hold an action as well.
Okay, what is the action? What is the trigger?
I would like to hold Thunderwave, and if they come into the barn to check on their horses, I'd like to blast them backwards with it.
Okay. So Lyra has passed her spell, or not spell, ability, and you're holding a Thunderwave. Civ, you're holding Hunger of Hadar. Quill, what are you holding? If you're holding anything.
If they come within close enough, I'm going to hold a Thunder Wave.
Okay. So nobody move. I need you two to give me stealth rolls, because this is a new stealth, and you are not within range of Pass Without a Trace, and we are not adjusting, so you can be.
Oh shit!
Myself and Quill. Okay, let me.
Yeah.
Do that. Stealth.
All right.
Oh boy.
So, before and okay, so give me like 1 second.
Okay.
Because they're gonna get to. I'm trying to think about where here for when the triggers kind of go off of. So I'm going to first add everybody to an initiative.
Okay.
I will allow Civ, your Hunger of Hadar will be able to go off. But that's it, based off of the parameters, and then we're going to be going straight into initiative. So go ahead and cast your Hunger of Hadar.
Can I slap this horse's ass before they get over here? So that as they're coming around, they see this horse running away.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Whatchamacallit.
Okay.
So it's kind of like here when you do that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are you in there? Are you in there? All right. Can you go ahead and cast me Hunger of Hadar?
Yeah, just for what this looks like,
Mm-hmm.
no one sees Civ right now, but her eyes go pitch black, and she starts chanting these very dark, abyssal, hissing words. As she does this black rent, this rip in reality opens up between the mercenaries, and it's this black swirling vortex that's emitting hissing noises and black tentacles right here.
Wow.
Bloody hell!
That's cool.
So void fills creature void. Any creature that starts a turn 2d6 and must see a milky rub against it. All right. So any creature that starts its turn. So once it starts their turn, they got to make those saves.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. All right. With that, we're going to be starting initiative, everybody. So.
And it's also difficult terrain, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, there's our bard lady. Followed us all the way here.
Beginning combat. Sphera, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action Hex this veteran right
Okay.
here, and I'm targeting his dexterity.
Okay. All right.
And as my regular action, I am going to use 2 sorcery points to... Are they within 5 feet of each other? These two here?
Sorry, they're not. They need to be like that. Sorry, I moved them all at once, so they were supposed to be like that, so they're 10.
They're 10 feet. They're not 5 feet.
Correct.
I see. All right. Then for my regular action, I'm going to twin spell hold person on these two.
Which two?
This one, and this one.
Okay, go for it.
That's the first one, and then here's the second one.
Okay. Sorry about it. Wow, that one was violent. So this one succeeds. This one fails.
So he's held in there.
He's extra fucked in terms of held. Let me see.
Wonderful. And I'm gonna also just move myself back a little bit. So let me just deselect myself. Okay.
Quill.
Okay, Quill's gonna take. Well, sorry, mate. Don't you know sharing is caring? She's gonna cast a good old fashioned. Actually, no. What she's gonna do? She's gonna point her staff at this guy. The bottom left corner, and she's gonna cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on him.
Okay, go for it. Damn.
He fails. He is restrained. He's also stuck.
Excellent.
And then does he take both those damages, or is only one is for one thing?
I do not know.
Bludgeoning on and it's restrained as an action. It takes 2 on a failed save, or half as much on successful. Okay, got it.
And then I'm just gonna. Yep, and I'm just gonna.
And sorry, just because I've never used this spell before, Zach, if they fail their saving throw in Hunger of Hadar, they'll take
that necrotic
damage, and they also take acidic damage when they end their turn in that area.
Let me pull it up. So
yeah. Or sorry, it's cold and acid.
Yeah, so like the void creates any creature that starts a turn takes 2d6 cold. And if they succeed on a dexterity throw, they don't take the damage, but if they fail, they take the acid damage.
Got it.
So is that your turn, Queel?
Then my turn. Yes.
All right, Reyna. You hear a lot of yelling, screaming as like, you see Civ running back after that guy.
Oh, look at that. Sorry, but not sorry. Quill, where are you? Okay.
I'm all the way over here.
What point do you choose?
What point?
So when you cast a spell, you choose a point you see under the cloud. A bolt of lightning flashes. Each creature within 5...
Oh, right here is where I choose then. Smack in the fucking middle.
Use your channel divinity!
Oh, yeah, wait. I'd like to use that too.
That's gonna be 30 damage on a fail. The one veteran in front immediately takes it because he automatically fails due to hold person. Let me check. Do restrained creatures? Let me check. Let's see.
I loved the sound of thunder that made. That gave me fucking chills.
I know, that was beautiful.
Restrained creature. Disadvantage. Okay, this one just has disadvantage. The other one's normal. Yep, he fails. He takes the 30.
Oh god.
Give me a sec.
Ooh.
Fucking Talos came to play.
Now they're like, bitch, you thought.
Right.
Alright, one passes, so he takes only half of that, which is 15, which is still pretty damn bad. The other one takes the 30.
Damn.
And that's the one that I've also hexed, right?
No.
No.
Oh, wait, fuck, I forgot about him. Wait, no, actually, no, no, I already applied it, because he just takes the damage automatically, because he fails because of a whole person.
Yeah.
Because he's petrified. We come to the restrain one. He starts yelling out, "We yield! We yield!"
Oh.
What?
Your leaf?
He's
He
going,
yields!
but
Is
he
he-
takes the Hunger of Hadar damage, so 1 second.
Mm-hmm. The cold damage, I think that's 9.
Yep, that's the cold damage. And then he's gonna try and... Well, actually, no, he's restrained, so he's gotta do a strength save at the end of his turn, or does he choose?
He has to do his dexterity saving.
No.
Well,
This
for
is
them,
the one.
really-
This is the earth and grass. He can't. He has to do that before he
to
can
break
even
out-
attempt.
The restrained target can use its action to make a strength check.
Okay.
Can I, when I heard them yell, "We yield," can I let go and the spell?
I would wait and see, Quill.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not a trap.
Okay, I just don't want him dying on us.
We
Up
could
to
do
you.
non-lethal strikes.
Not with magic.
Not with
Not with
magic.
magic.
Magic, it's
Yeah.
not possible unless it's
Yeah.
the spell specifically says so. Because think about
Then fuck them.
No. I don't feel good with just killing random people, especially when they're
Alright.
surrendering.
Tell them to prove that they're surrendering.
Yeah,
I-
good plan.
I'd like to end the spell and say drop your weapon.
it. Okay, so you're ending the spell.
Yep, and I just yell drop your
He's-
weapons.
he's dropping his weapons and gonna do the dex save to try and run.
Wait, good.
If he fails, he
Don't
takes
run
the
and get
extra.
more people.
He's yielding. Fuck's sakes!
He might get his others. He said he had someone.
He doesn't have them. It's just them.
I heard they had company, didn't you?
No,
So-
did not.
He actually,
Sorry.
did-
Just
So,
because I'm a
let's-
bit confused.
because it's treated as. So let me actually wait. Let me check.
Because he's
There are
yeah.
so many different fucking spells you all are using,
I
so
know.
it's getting a sec. So give me like 1 moment to reread, okay?
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
it starts its
please.
turn there. Any creature that ends its turn must succeed or take. Yeah, so no, he just takes the damage if he fails it.
Right.
So, but it's difficult terrain, I believe.
Yes.
We heard blackness, horrors. This void is filled. Where does it say that?
Well, it says the cold damage is the beginning of the term, and then
No.
any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a
That's
dexterity
not the
saving
part.
throw.
I'm talking about difficult terrain. Where does it say difficult terrain?
The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult
There we go.
terrain.
Cool. That was the part I was looking for. Then that's as far as he can move. He's dropped his weapons and is running. This one also is going to take the cold. Going to do a dex save because he's trying to get out. Okay, he saves. He doesn't take the damage. He also drops his weapon and is trying to run. Let's see. This one, he also is going to take the damage.
Right. They automatically take the cold damage on starting their
Yes,
turn.
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to understand it. It's my first time using it.
No worries. I believe. Are you a 16 or a 15 for your save? I believe a 15, right?
For my spell save,
Yep, it is a 15. All right, so he saves. He's just running, also dropping his blade. Lyra, your turn.
Oh, I went too far. Go back one. I can't see anything, so I'm gonna, I guess, hold my action. Yeah, I can see.
Okay. He unfortunately can't do anything because he's under hold person. Now, hold person. Wait a minute. Hunger of Hadar is also concentration, so that shouldn't have been up if you did hold person, because hold person is also concentration. You can't concentrate on two different spells.
oh, that is. Right.
So which one do you want to keep?
I'm gonna keep Hunger of Hadar.
Okay, so hold person. Yeah, no.
Never happened.
So we just got to keep better track of that for next time.
Yes.
yes. Because, yeah, no. Let's see if this guy's dies, though. So first he takes that, then he's gonna save. Let's see what you got. He fails, so he's gonna take 10 damage. Roll me a d6 as well, please. 2 damage. He's still alive, but barely. He claws his way out of it, like gasping for air as he drops his weapons to the floor, and he yells, "We fucking yield! Call off the magic bullshit!"
Civ looks to Reyna, like looking for confirmation, or just saying, "Are we letting them live, or are we finishing this?"
Let them live.
Well, he's not. Let this interaction happen. You're not part of this right now. Give it a sec.
Yeah.
I think we've shown them what we can do when provoked, so we could possibly give them an opportunity to survive. Maybe we can use this to our advantage later.
Well, then we need to tie one of them up, or all of them up. Take them as prisoners, question them, find out if they're the ones who killed those people from our caravan.
Alright. If you want us to quit the magic, as you say, Drop your weapons and stay put for questioning. Do this now, or we will not yield.
Gonna roll wisdoms. Because the other three are like panicked running right now.
That must be the idiot one that was like, I like my bed warmed.
The leader just yells, "Fucking freeze in place, you idiots! Damn it!" And because the weapons are already on the floor when you ask that.
Oh,
They already
okay. I
dropped
didn't know if they all dropped it or just a few of them did.
Yeah, we just want them to drop prone.
Get down on your hands and knees and stay put.
All right, I'm fine with ending combat now.
Yeah,
Unless
I'll drop
is-
my.
Go for it.
I was just gonna say I'll drop concentration on Hunger of Hadar.
Okay, and I'm assuming is everybody on board with that idea of stopping?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. At that point, combat comes to an end. Go ahead and take away your effects and such. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the music real quick.
How do I do that?
Remember the L-shaped ruler. You click the center and press your delete key.
Oh yes.
And let me go ahead and put them all prone.
Can I move up so I can see them?
Sure. Yeah. No. We're no longer in combat.
No. I'm like,
you,
can't
you
see.
notice this one. There was the leader is like shocked, acid, cold. You see like blood dripping from him. He's like doing really, really rough. This one right here.
I told you to let us warm your beds.
Let's get minor conjuration from rope and start tying people up.
What's the rules of that spell again?
Let me
That
just.
spell ability.
Sorry, where the hell did my sheet go?
And I will say, everybody should technically have had a starting pack that has like hempen rope or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have any just because of the fact that I used the Scholar's Pack. Yeah, no, but
I
it
have
was.
50 foot of hempen rope so we could tie them all together.
I have,
Yeah.
I think I have rope and, oh no, I have manacles, I think.
Where's my pack?
Alright. Everybody go ahead and move yourself next to a nobleman that you plan on tying up or whatever.
Which is the one that hit me in the face with the coin?
This one.
Come here, big boy.
This one is the one that said, "I would have looked at my bed before." This one over here is the one that was talking with Civ.
Oh,
So, yeah, I'm not gonna make any rolls. So yeah, you get kind of a satisfying moment of being able to just kind of, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
She ties him up and she whips him on his rump.
oh.
How much health does he have left?
No,
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Go ahead and roll the whip attack to see if you knock him out then, for the pain,
Okay.
because
Oh my
he's
God.
low.
Sorry, I don't think I've ever made a physical attack before. Hang on.
Literally, it's like how you would dispel. You just
Panic.
click.
All
Alright.
right.
He goes, "Ah!" and he is unconscious.
Oh no.
And she makes a point of spitting at him.
Damn. Reina's going to just put her guy in manacles, her steel manacles. From her, wait, no, she has Order of the Gauntlet manacles now, because she was given manacles in return.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have regular ones?
The one that you're next to, Lyra, that you're like helping tie up, you hear, "In my defense, I was against it."
No, you wanted to have your bed warmed.
I mean, is that still an option?
You behave, we'll see.
Hell yeah, Pogger. The one that like Quill is right next to, just you hear him say, "Ugh, this is fucking demeaning.
Well, should have been less little ourselves was willing to share.
How was I supposed to know that you had the power of the sun?"
You have to be a gentleman, you know.
We didn't have the power of the sun. We had the power of the storm, motherfucker.
And as you say that, like, and kind of as you're looking at Reina as she's like securing the manacles on one of the guy, a strike of lightning flashes, like in the sky, kind of.
That was famous, huh, buddy?
So, what did we learn?
Not to fuck with ladies. You hear from like the one.
Ah, good
Now I think
enough.
it's time for you to answer some questions as to why you were acting that way.
Can we do this inside, by the way? Right now, I have my face in the water, and I don't like that.
Okay, but no one walks in bleeding. We told the innkeep that we wouldn't make it that bad.
I saw
Yeah.
that one doing some prestidigitation. Perhaps that would be a way of keeping blood from getting in the tavern.
All right.
Your guy
stay
is
out.
on. What's that?
Yeah. Oh, Civ is just. She can't hear this other conversation, I take it?
It's like kind of happening back and forth. You can kind of hear it, so if you want to say something, you could.
She just says, we stay out here until we get our answers. No one moves.
And you hear, like, from over where Lyra is.
Can I at least be closer so I'm not having to yell?
Alright, let's go. She can just pick him up because she's strong.
Oh my goodness, you're so strong.
Oh.
And Reyna, you're with the leader. Is that their group leader? Is that the one that you've got?
I don't even know.
You got the coin guy.
I don't
You got-
know.
Oh, you had the leader. I thought you had the leader.
You knocked
Yeah.
over.
You knocked out the leader, Civ.
All.
Let's go.
But we don't know he's the leader, right?
Well,
Well,
he's
like-
just the
We
most
can
like,
ask him.
authoritative. Well, you can't ask him anymore. He's unconscious.
No, we can
You
ask
can
the others.
you
Oh
They're
yeah.
jumping
ask
off
the-
at least two of them.
Oh, are you dragging him with you, by the way, Reyna?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you need me to carry that one for you?
Oh, are you bringing him out inside?
Well,
Or are we bringing him
Yeah.
inside?
Yeah. You want to stay out here in the rain after you've bitched
Nope.
about it for days?
Nope, I don't. Alright, okay, this is gonna be funny. Quill's trying to drag this guy.
Well,
Just
they
question-
can walk.
question.
I'm just gonna have to drag this one.
Question.
Yeah.
Are you all so everybody's moving way too fast and like talking over each other, so I need to know actually what's going on. Are you doing anything, A, to stop the blood? B, Civ, are you just dragging like the leader, or are you having Lyra do it?
Lyra said that she would help.
And
Okay.
would you just walk the other one so he doesn't run off?
Sure. He was like, oh, I was having fun getting carried.
And
I thought we were prestidigitating them. so
and
they
who's
wouldn't be
bleeding?
bleeding.
Who's bleeding?
All of them. You guys fucked them up.
Oh.
I didn't do shit!
Like that. You okay? Guess what? You're a party. Y'all get fucking collectively blamed. Shut up.
Yeah.
Alright.
Quill's gonna take a moment.
Stop the bleeding!
Okay, Quill's gonna take a moment and use prestidigitation, just clean up the blood splatters.
Okay, on each of them.
Yeah, just clean them up a
Also-
bit.
Okay.
Quill, do you maybe want to let our caravan know, or let the pole know that we've secured the
Oh,
inn?
I can do that actually from a distance. And Quill is going to cast Fending.
Nice.
So, Lyra picks up
That guy.
one. One sec. I'm gonna move you both.
Whee!
This one looks just looks a little bit disgruntled. And get on with it.
Thank you for your cooperation. You can stand, right? Please don't make me drag you.
I don't. Well, the DM doesn't want us to be able to change yet, just because at the moment there's too many fucking condition tokens on. All right. And so, do you guys like place them in like chairs? What do you do?
Probably place
I don't
them
know.
in chairs. Probably this table right when you walk in.
Okay. Like, where do you place? I guess the knocked out one, because the other ones can like sit upright.
Just put
On
them
the
on the table.
Lay him down.
And one of them says, "God, this is degrading."
You know what else is degrading? Getting hit in the face with a coin.
Fair point.
Listen,
Like-
there was it's 50 rooms, and you took all of it for yourself. Don't you think this is just a little rude?
They're about to do a sacrifice.
No.
No sacrifice.
No
sacrifice.
sacrifice. We are simply commandeering your inn for the time being.
They are sharing.
Now,
Did you
run
come?
along and bring me some. Run along and bring me some smelling salts and more of that whiskey.
Smelling salts and whiskey. So, does that mean you all are fronting money to be able to we reserve the rooms? Gentlemen,
We
are you looks over at the whatchamacallit?
They'll
The
still be
nobleman.
paying for all the rooms. Don't worry.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'll see what I have.
Luther just climbs on one of them.
I was gonna say, all because there's like a clown on one guy's face.
Ew, what is this gecko thing doing? And then one of them says, I like it, it's kind of cute.
Oh, which one said it was cute? I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's this one.
Okay, Quill's gonna instead climb over to him.
Oh, hello there.
What's your name, sir?
What are you
What's your name?
doing with these meanies? You're so cute and kind.
I know.
My name is Tim Bob.
Tim Bob. You're just my better friends.
We have to adopt him. We have to.
And he says, hey, we overtouch kind of buddies, and it's like, don't tell me anything, Tim.
Excuse you. I thought you were
Silence.
surrendering.
Yeah, the one who just gave the little warning to Tim Bob is gonna get whipped across the face. Non-lethal, of course.
Why
But
do you
it's
attack.
You're gonna knock him all unconscious.
Can you like not look back?
No, but it's non-lethal.
Yeah, but they still
Still-
remember, non-lethal just means that they're gonna go unconscious when hit. It's like pain threshold. People black out from pain.
Oh my god.
Okay, he's still up though.
Silence.
Please stop talking back to that one. Candy can be a little ferocious when.
And at this point, just here,
Manager.
Edia.
It's not a sacrifice.
Now I'm worried that it's turning into something else that I don't know whether it was worse or better. He gestures to the whip and he holds over the whiskey
But-
and the salts.
So Civ just chugs from the whiskey directly from the bottle, and then she takes the smelling salts and puts them under the nose of the leader.
Oh, fuck.
I'm
Nah,
gonna leave.
unless you want me to rent the flesh off your fucking frame over here, strip by strip.
Please
I
don't.
recommend you cooperate.
Oh dear. That takes forever to get out of the wood. Oh no.
Don't worry, we made sure not to get blood on your floors.
I was just gonna crawl on top of this guy.
I'm teasing. And then he says, what do you want to know?
Everything. Tell us why you're here, why you rented it out. Who are you? Who do you work for?
Currently, the reason we rented it out is because we've wanted a night of luxury, and this is the best thing that we could probably get on the road. As for who we are, literally just buddies who grew up near each other.
Did I
Noble.
insight check for King?
Go ahead and blind GM roll.
Okay. Insight really isn't one of my best. Best
Oh,
skills
it's
there.
mine. You should have let me do that.
Well, no one else was suggesting it, so.
I know.
They seem to be truthful. Don't seem to be giving any sort of hint of deception.
So answer. Who do you work for?
Ourselves. If we get the contracts ourselves a little bit. Listen,
Contracts for what?
it's just pretty much whatever workers need doing. A lot of times it's helping guard those that are of the upper nobility. We're nobility, but we're lower.
Where are you from?
Well, Tim Bob over there is from Daggerford. The rest of us are from Waterdeep.
Ugh.
And he says, they like me because I'm funny.
Now, what do you know about a couple of scouts that were sent this way from our caravan? They turned up dead. And all they wanted to do was inquire about this inn.
Scout? Could you just describe them for me?
Howdy.
Yeah, thanks. That helps.
Whatever they described, however they looked. I don't know.
We saw their
Roll.
bodies, right?
Roll. So, if you do describe them, they just kind of look at each other like, hey, we running. The only thing we ran into the past couple days was some hobgoblins. We avoided some trolls, but that's because we're near the troll claw.
So you didn't see anyone besides those?
No, not really. And when we came to this, inn, we decided that, it was a good place to take up shop and just kind of lay low for a while. We didn't want to be disturbed by anybody.
Why were you acting so secretive to kick us out?
Because we don't trust people. We don't care who you are. What we care about is whether you're part of those damn crazy cultists going around killing people.
So you're against the cultists, then?
I'd like to think that most people are, and like kind of like he starts like itching his nose, but he has to use like the table. It's like.
Omik comes up and starts scratching his nose for him.
Oh, thank you. Anyways, the thing is that it's become apparent that they could be anybody. Like cultists, you would hope that they're obvious. Crazy person in the street going ready to gut you. It's weird enough. What's scarier is the idea that it's a normal, if I could do air quotes, I would, normal person.
You know what?
It could be anybody.
Okay, we kind of assumed maybe you guys were cultists.
Is the jury still out, I'm assuming?
Do you have anything that proves that you're not with them?
Go ahead. I said we could rifle through his pockets, and I start. Quill doesn't wait; he starts rifling through the guy's pockets. Guy's pockets.
I mean, they could have just told you where it was. I don't think they're gonna argue.
He goes, you can check, and you don't really find anything that's like no cultist symbols or anything.
Any contracts?
You do find a contract, but it was supposedly to meet for a contract in Baldur's Gate. Seems like that's where they were on their way to.
Who were you gonna meet in Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, there's a couple of flaming fists that need some mercenary work done.
So, if I make an investigation check for anything that sounds like, culty shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, what are you? What is culty shit? Because right now you're being extremely vague, and it's like if it's literally like something that strikes me as culty. If it's like if he doesn't literally anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Things like religious tools and or like hidden pockets.
No, you don't find anything of the sort.
Okay, this man's clean.
And that's gonna carry for all of them. You don't find anything.
Okay, so they're not cultists. That's good.
Can you please remove me off the table? He says, eyeing Civ.
Okay, Quill's gonna roll him off the table onto the floor. Just bump.
Oh, he was looking at Civ, so.
Oh.
Civ is happy to let Quill push him off the table. She's just standing there tapping her foot, staring at him.
Listen, we are a little cross that you rudely kicked us out. So, we're not. I don't think we're going to kill you. Heck, I don't think we'll.
How nice of you.
And I don't think if that's okay, we won't kick you out. Just let the caravan that's coming here stay. We need this. We need the room. There's plenty of people who just are going to need to get out of the rain. Do us this good. Can you do us this kindness? There needs to be more kindness in Faerun.
Does anybody else have anything else they want to add and or say?
Maybe if you help us out, maybe we can.
Don't you dare offer to warm the beds again, or I will slap you myself.
I did not say that. I was saying they could come with us.
Hush! Quiet!
What?
Oh.
Civ, anything to add?
Raina's gonna take her
Civ just
manacles
takes-
off her guy.
Civ
Sorry.
just takes another Yeah, she just takes another chug of her whiskey and is keeping guard with her whip brandished in case any of them steps out of line.
And he looks over and he says, "We will stick to our rooms and not rent out the others."
No, you'll pay for all of them. After what you've done.
I mean, they already did, so...
That's all I need.
The question of returning
Fine.
your coin is between you and the barkeep, and I'm pretty sure you've already made your accommodations. Cancelling, I imagine, she says a little louder as she looks at the barkeep, comes at a... what is it? A cancellation fee?
Cancellation fee, yes. Cancellation fee.
So,
We will be gracious and not withdraw payment.
excellent.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Well
Now,
then,
if you don't mind just waiting here for the rest of our caravan to show up, and then we'll let you go to your rooms.
you're also welcome to use the private room we found you in when we arrived. After
It's
all, we're
just
not
a
looking to take away
table.
your merriment.
What? It's just a room with a table. We're not gonna sleep in there.
I meant to hang out in. Like, honestly.
And they're like, "Alright. Fine. Sounds good to us." And he just like looks a little defeated, and he's I kind of there because they kind of got their asses kicked.
Yep. Just
Yeah.
remember I say every time I die, witches be bitches.
Something about him being defeated really excites Civ, and she just smiles at him sweetly.
Ugh.
Alright. I gotta move you all off this map. So you wait. Do you cast message or some such?
I cast Fending
I
earlier.
already did something, yeah.
Oh, got it.
Basically saying, insecure, make your way over, wild pony. Curmudgeony mercenaries, harmless, barkeep water drinks.
Alright. So you wait, and upon getting there, they kind of see, and a bunch of people are relieved seeing that the inn is, still there, and people start ushering inside quickly. Like, yeah, just like, yes, come, get yourselves warm, bards, get some music going, and like the tavern keep is like super like busy, like running from my side. Oh dear. And 1 second. So, at this point, people kind of raise a tanker to your group. And you are all paid 50 gold each.
Money!
Ooh. 50 gold, you say?
Mm-hmm.
That means
no.
I'm still poor.
Rip.
So,
Amused by this.
the next morning comes on by, and upon the morning coming up, you all notice that, let me make sure that this is correct. Why is it not? Oh, that's right. Make sure that's the case. Yeah, sorry everybody, 1 moment.
Oh, good.
The next day, the rain stops.
Huzzah!
Wow.
Thank you, Sky Daddy Talos.
And let me go ahead and change the map so that it's no longer stormy looking. But indeed, the rain and storm has subsided. And at this point, as you all kind of find yourselves pretty much like like you see just a very nice I'm blanking on the word. I'm sorry. Like you hear like the tweeting of birds and such. You hear the sound of kind of more merriment, and you all notice that kind of like in their little like sort of I guess corner room, if you will. The four gents are there, and they're all holding a tankard. They're all like they're bandaged up and such, bruised, battered, beaten, pretty much.
Quill just comes up. Morning, boys.
Uh,
Did you sleep well?
I slept fine. Shut up.
Tim Bob, question. Do you want to
Okay.
It's
Do you wanna come
Bob
with us?
Jim.
Tim Bob.
Tim Bob.
Yeah, sorry, Tim Bob. Do you want to come with us?
Come with you. Well, I already did tell them that I was going to go with them to Baldur's Gate. And anything is that Tim Bob is a man of his word.
Fair enough.
You sure you don't
But-
want to come with me?
Oh.
Oh, that's very. Let me think maybe on that.
Civ would just give a little cheeky little wave to the leader, the one that she whipped into submission, and then she'd ask, "Would you like to stay with me?"
Lyra, Civ, both roll persuasions.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I said, "You do initiative." What the fuck? Okay, here we go.
It's his.
Plus-
Oh,
No!
Do you want
I did
inspiration?
Tim Bob.
Do you have inspiration?
No, it.
He looks over and he kind of shivers as he looks at you. And says, I'll pass.
Would you like to stay with me? Never mind, I'm kidding.
Raina would like to go over to all of them, and she's going to heal them all.
Okay, I'm gonna say medicine roll. You don't need to do any spell slot stuff.
Okay. Ugh. Oh.
Okay, you do an okay job.
Oh.
And everybody also go ahead and give the benefits of a long rest because it's a
Yeah.
new day.
And I get my
And-
new armor?
Once you get to the caravan and like out of the
Yeah.
inn, yes.
Yeah.
So, at this point, but yeah, the mercenary leader just regards you, Civ, with like a shiver, like a almost like a very much like scared kind of shiver.
I just look to the group and say, well, for what's worth, thank you for cooperating. And hopefully this will serve as a reminder of what not to do when encountering strangers on the road.
They just kind of silently regard you.
Give it a wave. Bye.
And
The Witcham squad strikes again.
God. Let's see. Who? Tim Bob is going to join the caravan.
Oh,
Ooh.
hell yeah.
The other ones are gonna go continue their quest to Baldur's Gate. And yeah, I think that this is a good spot for a small 5-minute. I need to use the restroom real quick, and then we will continue. But yes, the rain has subsided now.
Boo.
They are back.
All right, BRB.
Be our bay.
BRB. I return.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. Still no DM?
Mm-mm.
And no severe array.
Yep.
Bene.
The Witchums is back.
The
Welcome
Witchums
back.
return. Glad to see you back.
Witchum Squad, Witchum Squad.
Witchum squad. These witches be bitches.
Who needs Algar? Honestly.
Well, I don't know. Can you take a punch to the face? It'll ruin your makeup. Listen, when we want to, when we want to feel feminine, we have Alcar do manly things for us. Like, I don't know, change a carriage wheel.
Get in the way. Witchum Squad, Witchum Squad.
Witchum squad, Witchum squad. Witchum squad, Witchum squad, Witchum squad. Sorry, I stuck my head now.
Forget cock or Witchum Squad.
Witchums.
Witchums be bitchums.
Witchums be bitchums.
Bingo, babe cakes. Why'd I call you that? I'm sorry.
So do you guys like my whip's name?
Manicure? Yeah, it makes me laugh.
It does. That's actually a good name. Should name my staff, but that's I don't know. So who else has gotten something from the from Adderley? Question.
Me?
Yeah. Anybody else?
What'd you ask?
Has anybody else gotten something from Ederly?
I haven't talked to her at
Which
all.
one's Utterly?
The one that Alcar was romancing.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've talked to her at all.
I am back.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Welcome back, Witchums.
Which is
Witchums.
You are an honorary Witchum now.
ooh.
Ooh.
Upon as like the sort of area kind of gets there, the caravan, really enjoyed the day of, having their own beds and, sort of areas. The cultists, funny enough, did not come in. They actually preferred to just stick with the caravan, but outside. Just kind of be to their own stuff. Seemingly, again, very on par for them, not wanting to disturb their caravan, really.
Mm-hmm.
And
And that's the entire cultist party? Does that include the people that we suspect might be affiliated with the cultists, such as
you wouldn't have seen because by the time that it was that case, like all you know for certain is that they're like the majority of cultists. Those that you have suspicions under, nobody struck you as, of interest that was there, if that makes sense.
Not even the oh ho 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 nobleman who's become a friend of hers.
Correct. Was not there. He actually enjoyed a night inside.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. So, go ahead and so I need a d20 for today's roll. So it's probably evident by now we're not getting a dragon spear today.
Yeah.
So, which is okay. Well, but as Quill is maybe twitching or something like that. Like, I need to complete the assignment.
Yes, out of character, I'm fine with it. In character, Quill's like, we need to go, we need to go, we need to go, we need to go.
Go. Need to go, need to go, need to go,
Wiggle.
Yeah, she's like vibrating in place, but that also might just be the coffee.
Said we need to go, not wiggle.
I know, but I heard wiggle.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking something real quick. Can you give me a D2?
A D2?
Yeah.
Sure thing, honey. I don't know why I said it like that.
Because we've been acting weird this whole game.
Yes. This. Like, yes. Like this has been a very, we'll say, interesting vibe for games so far.
Maybe you'll just learn one day that Lyra's actually bipolar. I'm just kidding. She's got mood swings.
Okay, currently I'm learning that Lyra's a nympho.
I think Lyra has multiple personalities. One of which was like a fucking prostitute from like medieval England or something. I don't know.
One that was very violent.
Epoxy prosty, as they say.
All right. So you all, pretty much get to hear. Today, nothing happens. So we are now on day, I believe, 21 out of it all.
And we can say that I got my equipment, right?
Yes, you
Yes.
got your spider armor.
I'm cute.
You got spider armor?
Oh yes, I have. Spider. It's spelled funny.
I probably.
It's got a double D. It's got a double D. Spider.
Oh yes,
Spiders have double D's?
Yes.
These spider.
Spider.
Praise want.
All right.
Lyra, Savvy's killing herself.
All right. So as you come around a bend of the road, I need and keep in mind the caravan is moving right now. So you hear the sound of like the cart moving. I need everybody to go ahead and roll me perception rolls, please. The idea is that you all are kind of on a cart already.
What kind of roll? I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Perception
What's that?
based.
Oh no. Oh god.
It's a 0.
Zero.
It's just brushing her hair.
All right. Give me like 1 moment to check something real quick.
You know those moments where you like get in the car and you're driving somewhere and then you blink and you're there and you're like, how'd I get here? Like, that's
Yeah.
Civ.
Sorry, 1 moment. Okay, so you notice Lyra and Reyna. So you both are able to notice that you actually see in the distance, kind of to the side of the road, it looks like it looks like a head sticking out of the ground.
Like a human head?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh.
And go ahead.
Oh, I don't mean to alarm anyone, but does anyone else see that?
Yes, I do.
I see
It's a little
nothing.
alarming. Yeah, that one's blind.
Is it what
See
I
what?
think it is?
See what?
What do you make of that, Tareen?
It looks creepy.
It's almost like a head. You don't see that right there, Quill. Look. And she's
What?
like
Oh.
grabbing Quill's head and like pointing in the direction. Right there.
Okay, I see it. I see. Oh. Is that a fucking head? That looks like a fucking head. Why is there a fucking head in the middle of just on the road?
What are all of y'all smoking?
There's a head.
I mean, there's a head over there.
Look.
Upon
I think we've established that. Honestly, I do see nothing. She continues brushing her hair.
as the carts keep going, you're able to kind of even see that it is a blonde-haired person. They are buried up to the neck.
Are they alive?
Oh my gosh, it's a head!
They appear to be.
Stop
It
the
seems like you need to. What? You hear withers?
Is it a
And-
male or female?
It looks like a man. There is rope that has been like knotted and shoved in his mouth, and there seems to be writing on his forehead.
Oh.
But you'd have to walk up and pretty much go get closer.
I'm gonna toss Osric and send him over.
Well, let's wait for everybody else to kind of maybe
Okay.
decide.
I would like to
Sorry.
go check it out.
I'd also like to go to check it out.
Lyra would like to poke a stick at it.
You like what?
She'd like to poke a stick at it.
So you're following along. Are you? So
Yeah.
Quill, are you sending Oswick still and keeping away, or are you going to go with the party?
Well, seeing that the rest is going, it's like, oh fuck it. Just the head toddles along, comes along.
You see, it looks like a buried human, and he's in not great shape. Seems like he's been like pretty much through some exposure, dehydration, and he seems like pretty much unconscious right now.
Oh, he's
You
alive.
And you see written on his forehead, Oathbreaker.
Oh.
Oh.
What did you do?
Oh.
He broke
Somebody going by says, "Must have been a cunt to someone up the road or something. I wouldn't bother with it." As they're driving by, people seem to be dismissive of it as they're going by the man.
Reyna would like to try to remove the rope from his mouth and offer him water.
So you're able to pull the rope out of his mouth, and his head is just kind of slack, his mouth all hanging open ajar. He is unconscious.
Is he breathing?
I think I might have some smelling salts.
All right, try it.
And she shoves a bunch of smelling salts in his nose roughly.
Roll me medicine.
Yeah.
Oh god, don't kill him.
Medicine, not one of my best skills, but
A very dry kind of noise comes from him.
Ooh.
You see his lips are cracked a bit,
Oh.
and because again, lots of dehydration.
Mm-hmm.
disgusting.
And-
Civ steps back.
His eyes are just like kind of like very, very like heavy.
Excuse me, sir. Are you alright?
He's like trying to say something, but his mouth is so dehydrated that he just can't.
She's gonna give him more water.
Okay, so you're giving him water. Got it.
Yeah.
So he's just like very, very quickly drinking. And he takes in a deep breath. I've been here for 2 days.
Can I ask why you're buried to your neck?
Is like he's still kind of like, like leaning his head around. And he says, yes. Yes. And he just seems a little bit delirious right now. Keep in mind, the compounded dirt also is putting a lot of pressure on him, too.
Should we start digging him out?
Well, we don't want to release something that might be dangerous, but
Actually, I have mold earth. So can I move the earth around him to get him out or make him more comfortable?
Ooh. Sure. Go ahead and cast that.
So the Witchums just waves her hand around and starts moving around the earth so that it creates more of like a kind of like a trench so that he can get out of it, or we can go in and get him out of it.
All right. Go ahead and cast it.
Oh, I
And
thought
so, like, maybe some of his arms are exposed, yeah? Or no?
yeah.
Okay. You'll notice that the only thing he was left was a loincloth, unfortunately.
Oof.
Whoever did this really wanted to fuck him over. And what's everybody's passive perceptions? Is anybody below a 10?
Yes.
I'm a 17.
But is everybody else above a 10?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
Okay. You notice on his forearm there is a tattoo. It is a harp
Oh.
Oh.
with a crescent moon.
What did you do?
Ooh.
Quill's gonna kneel down and say, and she's gonna very quietly say, "So how did you betray the Hoppers?"
Not them.
Who did this?
Not don't too open. And you do notice some people are watching as you're
Okay.
digging them. What did you just say?
I whispered to the others, "Let's get the
Nothing is. Civ is gonna try to distract people who are watching. She just waves. She's like, "Nothing to see here, folks. Just a nearly dead corpse. Some sort of man left by the wayside. We're trying to see what we can do for him, but I doubt he's gonna make it. Carry on."
And he kind of says in a very, very weak voice, "Bring me somewhere private. Too many eyes."
What? Let's drag him something a little quieter.
Oh, go ahead,
Raina
Raina.
is going to. Hold on. I think I have it. I have a blanket in my priest pack. She's gonna take it out and wrap it around him and help him get out of the hole. Come, let's bring him on the caravan. Maybe we can tie him up and get him somewhere we could speak privately.
Okay. Is everybody on board with that?
Mhm.
All right. You all get him over. And let me go ahead and let me check some. Sorry, I'm making sure I'm reading something correctly. All right. So, if you do that, a couple of people did take note of that, but not. It doesn't seem like too many, but some people did. So do you all like wait till like? Do you try to keep him like in just the cart until like camp is made, and then do it that way, or are you trying to have a conversation with him in the cart?
I mean, he's really not really in a position to speak. He seems really weak. So I would
Yeah.
vote that we give him some food, some water, and let him rest and like circle back later.
Let him rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just keep an eye
Okay.
on him so no one like tries to intercept him or maybe he doesn't die or anything from exposure. I don't know. But
Yeah.
we should definitely wait. But yeah,
Mhm.
somebody should keep guard.
I mean, Reyna's a cleric, so that's a good cover that she's trying to like nurse him back to health. Or like perform last rites if he doesn't make it or something like that.
Ooh, that's a good cover, by the way.
Yeah.
If you're acting like you're performing last rites on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, name of
Alright.
the father, name of the storm, and the name of the lightning bolt.
So, at this point, roll me medicine. Are you directly tending to him, Reyna?
Yes.
Can I give him give the help action?
How would you help?
Quill basically acting as Rain's Storm Siren's assistant, getting her whatever material she needs and helping patch things up.
Like fetching
Okay.
clean water, maybe towels or something like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
And go ahead and roll me at advantage medicine. All right. He is getting much better, and I'm going to go ahead and put some art, show you guys what he looks like. I will say I could not get him to look much different without it doing something fucky. So. There's a couple of parts that look a little funny, but you know, yeah, art, all that good stuff.
Boo. Ooh, Prince Charming vibes.
Ooh.
Fucking right, like that's immediately what came, like fucking like that one that's what came to mind.
Oh. Look at that. What a handsome young fellow.
I love how we're all doing like the eyes emoji at him now. I'm like, ooh.
And so the rest of the day goes by fine. There's not any hitches. There's not really much in wake of like work that's been done. And now, does anybody procure him any like clothes or anything like that?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Sure, you don't want to see him shirtless?
Civ and Lyra are like pushing each other aside as they're each of them trying to dress him.
I need to warm his bed.
No, you hussy. He needs some clothes so he can stay warm.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, body heat is the best. Said so.
Get your head out of the gutter.
He doesn't have
pervert.
hypothermia. My god.
Yep. At some point, while they're bickering, Quill's just very silently flash him her Harper badge at him.
Wait,
Is-
what? What is she flashing?
The Harper pen.
Oh.
At the guy.
I was about to say, Jesus, I didn't know if Quill was also having the hoe phase. Like, but anyways, as he sees his eyes kind of like lighten, he says, "I see that I'm in decent company then.
Mhm.
Something tells me we're here for similar reasons then."
Potentially.
He says as he leans over. I was trying to follow some cultists that were going along this tradeway as well. Got a little. He nods his head. Basically, fed some story about me feeding information to bandits. Basically, subdued me and put me underground, and pretty much just said, "Let Providence take him."
Nice. Can I use presentation to try to wipe off the Oathbreaker symbol off his forehead?
Sure.
Yep, just.
And he goes, "What of your group? Are you all Harpers as well?"
Yes, me. She's with the Order of Gauntlet. She's. I just pointing out in there. The two are Lyra and Civ still fighting.
Yes, they're still bickering
Yes.
over who
Yeah.
gets.
What does that sound like?
They're independent. They're mostly independent with their own, with some favoritism, but not for me to say. One of the term, maybe the term. But
Wait, what?
what?
What did you wait? What did you say? I
She just
missed
muttered.
that last
She just
part.
muttered. She just muttered something under her breath. No, no big deal.
So, kind of like leans back and says, "Well, good to know at least we're on the same side. Just got really rough deal. Wasn't expecting them. They kind of just all came into my tent and beat the ever living crap out of me."
Well, not here, sir. What's your name, if we may ask?
And he says, "Oh, I've forgotten." And he
What?
goes, "My cover or my real name?"
Covers. Little covers.
And he goes, "Carlin Amafel."
Connor Armafel? Lyrian. She gives a wink as she says that. Lyrian.
And he says, "Just use that name. It's my real one. The cover is blown, so if people hear the cover name, not so sure how that would go." Let me
All
go
right.
ahead and let me go ahead and type it out. Sorry, one moment. And he looks over and says to Reyna, "Good to know that the Order of the Gauntlet is well working." He chuckles like teasingly. He says, "I only jest. Onthoff still is jovial and big bellied."
He's quite fat, yes, and loud. And I guess he's jovial. I don't know. I met the man like once. He offered me a pin and I was like, sure, why not? And then I left. So, um,
Ogmok is the more her representative, her persuasion, whatever.
right.
Sorry.
In any case,
I feel
least-
like at this point, Dreamy would definitely like shove Candy to the side with her extra strength and be like, "Hi, you can call me Dreamy."
it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And
Oh,
he's
it's just a
just
pleasure.
he looks around and he says, "How far are you all into your operation? How long have you been with the cultists?"
Perhaps a couple of weeks now.
I and he's just like he's much better than he was before, but when you've had like such a high amount of exhaustion and you sleep and then how you feel when you wake up,
Like
right?
lethargic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
and as he says that, he kind of like shifts in place and says, "Well, I have contacts in Waterdeep that might be useful. Help us out when we get there. At least I'm assuming if they had the same goal. It seems like wherever place that they're going is somewhere north of Waterdeep. At least from what I've been able to pick up."
We're unfortunately trying to find that place.
He nods. He says, I know that there is this dragonborn woman. Resmir, I believe was her name. She was the ones that rode ahead of the group. They seem to be having a little bit more of influence, and there's a great warrior that has been seemingly non-stop training by the name of Lang Dragosa.
We are familiar with that dragonborn, actually.
Are you the ones that pissed him off?
Specifically, no.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
And he goes, your group, then, as it were.
Uh,
All right, that's enough. First of all, mister, we'll be asking the questions here. And I feel like you have not been 100% clear about exactly what went down that got you buried. I'm gonna need some more details before we divulge any further.
He looks over to you and says, by all means, ask away.
I believe I just did. What exactly did you do to get yourself in this position?
And if you were listening, I said that I got caught.
so you were
Doing
given an undercover
what?
assignment.
Similar
You
to
know-
our situation, yes. Sorry.
He nods, and he said, as I stated before, I was tailing pretty much the group that was ahead of this caravan for the same reason you're tracking this one.
So you are with the Harpers then?
He nods, and he says, it's why as soon as your friend flashed the badge, I knew I was at least a decent company.
You're welcome.
So you don't know who specifically did this to you? They came into your tent?
And he goes, they all had masks on. Pretty much I was getting ready for bed, and when I laid down, they just started cudgeling me. Oh.
Oh.
What confuses me is why did they leave you for dead? Why didn't they simply kill you?
And then he goes, because the thing is that if they were to kill me, then that would be treated as a murder. People don't just see somebody die in a caravan and just go, oh, well, something must have just happened to him. So they needed a way to try to paint me as this enemy of their caravan. Pretty much
I
rough
see.
justice.
So it was a public beating.
It says, to an extent, pretty much outing me, saying that I was feeding bandits information to attack the caravan. By that point, I was pretty much outed as a oath breaker, traitor, whatever you want to call.
Can I insight check to make sure he's telling us the truth?
Blind GM roll, go for it.
Zach, were the markings on his head, like the writing, was that like written in ink or was that like carved into his head?
Ink.
Okay.
Yeah, ink. He seems to be telling the truth by what you seem to see, Lyra.
He appears to be telling the truth.
So what do you plan to do now?
Get to Waterdeep, pretty much. I have contacts there that I need to make sure know what happened and pretty much the state of it. I have a little bit of information that I might be able to get to them.
And if you're captured and killed on the way, is that something that would... information that would die with you or be better suited being known by many who are on the same path as you?
Which is what brings me to my next question. Would you allow me the honor of staying with your camp? I will keep myself hidden and not seen. I will never step outside of any given tent that I am told to. I will not cause you any issues. I know it's precarious.
You can stay in my tent.
No, he's in mine.
We've already fed the man enough water for you to be coming in here being this thirsty. Get out if you're gonna be a hussy.
He is the tall glass of water. Jeez, let me get some.
Ogmok had previously stuck his head in through the plats and just slowly pulls his head out and back away.
Augie!
And
You
then
sit with me? 'Cause
you just hear Ogmok say, "See, this is why Ogmok does not try to listen in on conversations. He listens in, and then all of a sudden something out of context, and now he has weird thing in his head, and wow, how did that get there?" And then Ogmok is insane.
do you stay with me because we all...
He gets to choose. You don't choose.
If I had to add my 2 cents, you should stay with Quill because we all know there's, without a shadow of a doubt, no chance for her if you stay with her.
The man is just like blinking as he's just sitting there holding like his like water cup. Can I get some more water, please? Just like,
Let me give you all the water.
Allow me.
Fetch
No,
it.
no, let me.
You
Let
both
me.
should go fetch it, and while you're at it, quench your own goddamn thirst.
I didn't just create it. Jeez.
what did I step into?
I'm
He
so
goes,
sorry.
One,
He just
2, 3, 4. Siv's counting his abs under her breath.
and he just kind of like he just kind of like looks over and he's just thinking to himself, just like, you know what, the ground was kind of nice. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh. All right, all of you go get some water, for Christ's sake.
I will just create it.
And at this point, he says, "But I assume that is a yes from all of you, that I'm allowed to stay amongst you all."
Yes.
Well, given
Don't
what you've
see why
told
not.
us, yeah, I don't see why not. But I will say this: even though I'm helping you and we're offering you a chance to stay, we are wary of you. So anything you could do to prove yourself or gain our trust is absolutely welcomed.
Well,
Nods.
I have an idea about that. Perhaps you would agree to submit to a zone of truth.
He quirks his head. A zone of truth, you say? Do you have somebody capable of casting that?
I mean, I could, but I'd have to prepare myself for it.
I will. If you wish to do a zone of truth test on me, I'm willing to be here for the test.
That in itself is a good sign, I'd say.
Yes, anything who has something to hide would never willingly submit to that. But that also could be your angle if you were trying to deceive us.
I think you're overthinking this, Storm Siren.
And
He
I don't
shrugged.
think you are overthinking this enough, and perhaps that's why you got an F on your paper or whatever.
Yeah.
Quill has a fireball ready. She said, "You take that back."
Listen, we're very squabbled. Come with
He
me.
raises his hand and he says, "Let's all temper it down a notch."
Oh, let them go at it. You and me, we can go west.
I'm going to beat you and put you in the ground that we found him in if you don't cut it out.
I will
Why
just
is it
take you with me.
Why is it that I'm just imagining Reina is like that Shiba dog with like the horny stick bap?
Yes.
Just like fucking
Down. Go take a cold bath or something. My gods. What are you in heat? Is that what happens to druids if they stay too long in a shit-flinging gorilla costume? Calm down.
Last I saw, I was a horse. Jeez.
shit slinging gorilla suit. What the fucking, like, I was like, you know what? I wonder what Bede's gonna like miss out on by not being here and all that. And like, this is what happens when it's girls' night, apparently. Apparently, this is the outcome. Oh God. Regardless, though, you have figured out that he is a harper. He was discovered, and that he has contacts in Waterdeep that may be able to help upon getting to Waterdeep. I'm gonna be honest. Once we get past Dragonspear Castle, this entire stretch, I'm going to cut over, if that makes sense, because we still have a lot of distance to go before you all are there. To that point, and I'm not wanting to, drag it out too long. With that said, I want to leave this up to everybody. We can just continue RPing out this scene. We can cut early, or we can do sort of the prelude to Dragonspear Castle. So I kind of just want to open up out of character. What is everybody feeling? The prelude does not mean you are going. It's basically the journey to that castle before you actually start doing the dungeon delve, because there is one more interaction before that needs to take place with a certain Cambion. So, but I wanted to ask what everybody felt. What would you all like to do? Would you like to cut early? Would you like to continue RPing this scene out? Would you like to do that? I'm all ears, so I'm cool either way. Just want to know.
I personally would like to cut early just so we can get everyone together for the Dragon Spear. Since you said it was an important thing.
It's just the prelude. I will say, you guys are not going to end up getting to the. You're not going to. We're not going to have you guys start the dungeon delve, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it also helps because I have to clean up for work. So,
all right. Well,
I'll follow whatever the group does. But yeah.
Everybody else, do we have any?
Well, if everyone's gonna just keep being thirsty, I'm good with stopping that interaction.
Well, we could potentially roleplay the zone of truth or something, if we're not eager on the prelude or ending early.
Okay. Yep. Does everybody go ahead and make a distinct vote? So
vote is cut.
So we have one for cut. Who else wants cut early?
I'm fine to RP out Zone of Truth, or if everybody wants to end early, I'm also okay with that.
Okay, so one cool with both options. Civ?
Same. I could cut or roleplay this scene.
Okay.
Same.
All right, so I'm gonna just do a 1d2. One is roleplay because it seems like it's like between cut and roleplay a scene that is the Zone of Truth. So one is Zone of Truth, two is cut early. Okay, we cut early. However, I'm gonna leave you all with a little nugget, if you will. Since the storm clouds, so it's still kind of cloudy in certain areas, and the kind of it's starting to subside a little bit, so you're able to actually see now, because you're now only maybe 5 miles away from Dragonspear Castle, and this is what the ruin looks like from afar. You notice.
Oh damn!
You notice strewn out on top of the main keep of a castle is a very large skeleton of a dragon. And upon kind of seeing that, you all, and kind of like, it's like the morning, you all kind of have a moment of, getting ready and such, and you see the site of the castle, looming, further down. And you smell, all of you, smell fire and iron as from behind you. And all you hear is, I do believe we have some business to discuss. And that is where we're going to cut off.
Oh.
So, thank you, everybody. Roll, you're the chosen one. Oh, wait, no, Harry, you're the chosen one.
You're a wizard, Harry. You're a Harry wizard.
I'm a wall.
You're a woman, Harry. What?
Harry, you're transsexual.
Oh gosh.
In that case, though,
Too far.
thank you all for coming and playing and all that. We'll see you next time on GameDayHype.
Bye.
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 Bye now. Bye now. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.